Oh, okay.
We live. Somebody.
Men stop for other men. Take a look over and hit the gas. Yeah, we'll get started.
We live.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there who pushing His word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in the gospel. And again, another week, man. As the Lord got it to where our custom is. I'll let this pass. Right? Probably put some there and take some more. Probably put that, take this one up, put that American little All right, but hey, like we were saying, as the Lord got it to where our custom is, man, week in, week out. No matter how the weather is, if we're able to come out and push the word of the Lord, hey, so be it, man. That's what it's going to be. The prophets ain't take no breaks, right? The prophets ain't take no breaks. The apostles ain't take no breaks. The disciples ain't take no breaks. More so, Yahweh Shai himself ain't take no break, man. I was reading that today in Luke 3, man. Yahweh Shai had 3 years to do what he had to do. Right. Just 3 years. His ministry started at 30. He crucified at 33. Think about that, man. Now, all the miracles this man did, it said so much. If it was written, it'll be too many books for the world. So you did all that in 3 years? The point is, we ain't got time to waste, man. We're right here at the end of the world. Ain't got no time to waste at all. It's time to get busy, and there's a lot happening in this world as we speak. Matter of fact, let's get what it is when it says in Matthew 24, when you see these things, it's even at the door, because we at the door, man. It's clear we're at the end of the world. It's clear, because you know how people say, let's get that in 2 Peter 3 real quick, all right? I said, since the fathers fell asleep, everything continue as it was. Shalom, all right? Now you can get that one up, all right? Let's start at 3.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
Now, what's a scoffer? Somebody simply who coming up against the doctrine, man, who ain't taking this as serious as they should be, right? They may hear one thing, talk about it, laugh at you, because you believe a so-called dark-skinned man will come from the sky on a UFO, right?
Like that, the video. It was a video I saw earlier. I think when Dr. Zakbar had did it, but it was a repost of a scoffer basically laughing about one of the men that got shot that was out preaching. I think that was the IUIC got shot in traffic. He was scoffing about that, but just an example of a scoffer.
Right.
And it goes deeper than that, but yeah.
Right, but going into that point, even with these scoffers, because we'll say, Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 24, in the end, because the disciples asked him what's going to be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? The sign of thy coming and the end of the world. He told them what? Earthquakes, famines, uproars of the people, so on and so forth. So people get taken back and say, man, they've been saying that. Man, it's been earthquakes, it's been riots, it's been famines, right? But what time in the earth has it been at a rapid rate as it is now? Well, look, not just that, but at the same time, it's famines, earthquakes, so on and so forth. You got World War III kicking up. Right. Since when having war history, when these things happen, you had them getting ready in the east over there, the Battle of Jehoshaphat getting ready for World War III. Missiles ready to be launched off. At the same time, the dollar's going away and the system going digital. Right. The MOTB getting close. So that's to tell you we're at the end of the world, man.
Hey, another point, like Sodom and Gomorrah, due to the broadness of that sodomite spirit, look at America today. So the end is about to come.
That's it. Right, look, they're pushing it on children, so on and so forth. But let's get that real quick, all right?
Continuing.
Done.
This is I'll start from the top. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. And saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Right.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
You see, they said they went back to the fathers, telling you way back to the creation. They're like, man, that never happened since. Well, that's the beauty of the Lord, man. That's the right, to catch these people off guard. That's what's gonna make the story that much more exciting. Remember, Noah was talking about the same thing for 120 years. You know, they said, man, all great meals don't do is talk about the seal. Right. All Noah talked about was water coming from the sky, and guess what? It happened. It happened, man. But the point is, as we see these things, we gotta know we at the door. Whatever brothers got, whatever point.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 33. It says, so likewise, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
So likewise, and look at this at the end of Matthew 24. So this after he gave the sons. So he see once y'all start seeing these things happen in the earth, just like it was told to Esdras. You know, we always go to it. In chapter 9, the Lord told them, look, measure out the time diligently. But remember, that's an ongoing conversation. Because Esdras said, Lord, you showed me all these things that was going to take place in the end of the world, but exactly what time? Like, 2025. He didn't say that, but extrapolate. Like what year, what month, what day. The Lord, he ain't say that. He said, no, you measure the time diligently. I showed you what's going to happen. So when you see them, know it's their time. So now that we see these things, guess what? The brother just said it's even at the door, man. Right. You know, they got the threshold right there on the door. You about to step over. That's where we at right now. We're on the threshold going in the door. Prophecy can happen at any time. Everything already set up. Judah. Is it Judah? In Judah, I think it's like 9 when it says the prophet said, we here, we ready? It's Judah 9, let's start at 5, right? Everything is set up. We don't have to wait on the MOTB system to get put in place. It's in place. Right. Oh, what today is? June 30th. We got tomorrow. No, today the 29th, right? 30th. Oh, so tomorrow. Right. Okay, so fed now tomorrow. Fed now tomorrow. Now again, that don't mean, 12, you wake up 12 at night, and you looking for the cheapest thing, Nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. Now, fed now ain't nothing as far as it's gonna affect the individual right off. That's just for these banks and certain private institutions to get their infrastructure set up. But that's gonna lead to the CBDC. That's gonna lead to the digital currency because the system gonna be set up, man. But the point is, everything ready. What else ready? We don't have to wait on missiles to be built. Right. Nobody can say that missiles not gonna be used when it's described in the scripture World War III that's gonna be brought by fire. We don't have to wait on that to be built. The instrument's ready. They're in the silos right now. And look, we can say, well, we just waiting on them to press the button. Brothers, look it up for yourselves. Russia got this system. They got a system. It's called Operation Dead Hand. Right? Look it up at your leisure. Operation Dead Hand, which means they ain't even got to press the button. They got it to if America shoot off some missiles without anybody pushing a button, say Russia got hit, right? The missiles gonna let off automatically. And it was created back, and it's spiritual because it was created back with the USSR. Now, what Ezekiel 38 said, the Lord will turn them their hooks back. Right. So they're going back using them old systems. But the point is, the missiles gonna fly regardless, because who controlling the Lord, man? So we ain't waiting on nothing else to happen. Things are set in place. Right. You got it out with that Judah.
Okay. Judah chapter 9 and verse 5. For thou hast wrought not only those things, but also the things which fell out before.
Now this Judah, giving praise to the Most High Yahweh, man. She said, look, you wrought the things, not only these things that's happening now, but things that happened before. It's a good precept to Isaiah 49, 46, 9 and 10. How what was in the end declared, it was already said in the beginning. So that's what she's saying right here. Now this is the point. And what are those things? Prophecy, man. Reality. You got it, Doc. You can start at 5 again.
All right. Judah chapter 9 and verse 5. For thou hast wrought not only those things, but also the things which fell out before, and which ensued after.
And the things that's coming.
Thou hast thought upon the things which are now and which are to come.
And again, this the vision that Habakkuk was talking about. Everything that's set to be fulfilled in this Bible. But watch what the prophecy is going to say. Because the prophecy's got something to say too. You got it, huh?
Yeah. Yea, what things thou didst determine were ready at hand.
So it says, what things thou didst determine. What is that? Everything that's Isaiah 55:11, when the Lord said, my word ain't going out void. He said his word ain't going to go out void. If it's spoken, it's going to happen. If it's being spoken, it's going to happen. Just like when water come down, it got a purpose. To go into that soil and produce, to bring forth. So as this word coming out, it's bringing forth. Matthew 24, Yahweh Shai said what? When this gospel of the kingdom go to the four corners for witness unto all nations, then what? Then the end gonna come. So yeah, we speaking the word to we speaking the end of the word to existence, man. By not mere words, but just by words, that's to tell you the power of the Lord. Right? But let's see what these prophecies gotta say. Because Judah said, Lord, you got everything set up. Going into the time we in, everything is set. Let's see what they gotta say.
Yea, what things thou didst determine were ready at hand, and said,
so this is what they said.
Lo, we are here, for all thy ways are prepared, and thy judgments are in thy foreknowledge.
You know how niggas say, I'm here. You know, the prophet said, look, we here. We ready. Everything is set, ready, set, go, man. Now, all we waiting on really, it might be, you know, a false flag situation. You know, another gimmick, you know, whatever Esau gonna do. Oh, cyber attack, lights out. Right. Remember the Lord said he gonna bring forth plagues in 2 Esdras 15 as in Egypt as before. Right. As before when? The first Egypt. Now what's some of the Max, y'all name five plagues that happened in Egypt. So you can flip it. You get the toad, locust, darkness, flies. Shit, we have fire. Let's keep going. Hailstorm. Firstborn. That's 9 or 10. Nevertheless, them brothers know it, man. But what's one of those plagues? Now the Lord will bring back some of those things plus more in this time. And it might not be every specific thing either. You know, fire me or whatever. He's saving the missiles for that day. Who knows? But one of the things that's gonna come is darkness, man. Right. Now today we call it a cyber attack or EMP attack. Right. They ain't had that terminology back then. They had an EMP attack. Well, now that's what it's called. If the lights go out. But the point is, and you know what's crazy back then? It was probably more easier for them to get through that because they didn't just have iPhones. They didn't have Twitter, Instagram to check up on people, to make calls, right? To call 911 for help. They didn't have all that. They had to deal with it. So how much more people like these Americans who've been spoon-fed? As soon as you get up, before people brush their teeth, and look, some of us are guilty of it. Grab that phone, you hop on an IG, you know? Shalom, Jaquan. Or hop on, well, you know us, we'll hop on YouTube quick. You know? We'll hop on YouTube quick, right? See what a brother put up or so, but the point is, people live through that technology today, so when this go out, what you think gonna happen, man? All our rebellion, you know, but whatever y'all put up, what you got, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I had one. No, you got it. Bring it out.
This is the book of just going into it now, how we're not to be walking in the dark at the end of the day, not knowing that the day is quickly approaching. All right, we're not to be walking like everybody else out here, full of bullshit and wickedness. All right. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:4. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." So to the rest of these people out here in this world, man, it's going to be overtaking them like a thief, man. A thief doesn't make appointments, man. They just come kick the door in, take what they need, and get the hell on and everything, man. That's how the day that of the Lord is talking about, man. All of a sudden, it's just going to switch up. It's going to be nothing but death, robbery, and murder off in these streets, man. It's nothing but mayhem at the end of the day, man.
Out of nowhere.
Right.
It's going to be unexpected. I don't mean to control, forgive me, but it's going to be unexpected, man. That's when it's going to happen, especially in America. Because at least in these third world countries, because I got to do what I work with, he from Lebanon. His name Mazik. He from Lebanon. Now, he told me, like, bro, I've been in airstrikes before. Like, I'm in my apartment and boom, shit just blow up. So he been through those. He said 3 airstrikes. He said the When he was standing in Saudi Arabia, the police beat him and shit. So, but the point is, they used to certain shit like that across the world. They used to, we might be playing soccer and boom, a missile or a bomb come out of nowhere. These people are not used to that. That's why the Lord saved the best for last, man. Right. Matter of fact, can you get Jeremiah 40, Isaiah 47 real quick? Finish it. Sure. I'm gonna just line back off you because you said what you got. Okay, I'm gonna get this real quick. 47, I think it's 11. I said it's gonna happen out of nowhere when they least expected. Now it's going to, when you go into this, is America that says the daughter of Babylon, even mainly towards Esau, Edom. But again, if you're in America, this is gonna be unexpected for you too, right? Unless you weren't paying attention, which the brother gonna get, but you got it, all right? Let's get straight to the point 11.
This is Jeremiah chapter 47 and verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Out of nowhere. Now again, you know how comfortable going back to Noah, because we're in the times just like Noah. Noah, he 120 years. Now they could have said, man, Noah, 5 years. You've been talking about that same shit 5 years now. Right? Niggas getting old, Noah talking about the same thing. Right? But again, it was a day they probably going on like, this nigga still building that ark. Not even awesome. That ark is built though. Right. It's built though. It looked good, so I know it looked good. That, come on, that's, you know, the Titanic in these times, that was like a spectacle. An ark back in that time of that size, but they seen these things. But the day though, think about that day. 120 years passed, nothing happened. It was never thunder, lightning. It was never that before, right? Dark clouds. And so when they seen that shit, think about how them people felt. Who you think they thought about? Noah. Right. Who you think they thought about? Right? You see?
Ain't no what.
Right. Right. Knocking this shit. Man, I'm your kinfolk, man. You know, he had cousins, right? Who probably just had little nieces and nephews.
Remember I did that little favor for you?
Right. Straight up. But the point is, when that drop fell, when them drop, you know, it started sprinkling, you know, the Lord dramatic. You know, the Lord he makes shit, you know, make it a movie, man. Sprinkling, probably thundering and lightning, ain't feeling shit. I know everybody's probably beating on that ark. But Noah couldn't open it. The Lord closes the same thing now. When all hell break loose, if you ain't, look, the Lord ain't gonna show you mercy. It's she. Like in 2 Kings 6, when that woman ate her child, and she went to the king complaining, like, look, help me. The king said, woman, if the Most High Yahweh don't help you, how you expect me to help you? Come on, man. But you got it, I guess.
Even when Amos was done, when it said the Most High said seal the breaches, you know, the trials coming back together, that's the elect though. After the seal, can't nobody get in.
Revelation 7. Once these men seal, bring forth the destruction. Because they seal with what also? You know, the name of the Lord is truth, but that Thawa exempt from the judgment that's coming. So if you're not in the Lord, like in Psalm 91, under the shadow of the Most High in His truth, bro, you giving up to everything, any and everything, right? When you run from one situation in Jacob's trouble, a group of cannibals, right? And you think you got away, and the troops, you run into, you know, the troops. Go ahead, you run into the troops. You think you good, you in the house, getting your, you know, a breather. You know, what that is, Boogie Eli, Denzel Washington was sitting in the cut with that boy that right at the beginning. You walk into a house, and nigga just got the shit pointed on you like that. Everywhere you go, you're going to dwell in torments, as the scriptures say, man. But you got it real quick. You finish this, you got it, bro. You got it, all right? So it's going to come out of nowhere, man. You might be at work, even for y'all purpose. Now, y'all probably got a whole, man, basement or attic, shit stockpile, right? That's going to last. Water, but your children at school, your wife at work, and you at work. And when all hell breaks loose, who at home? And how you gonna get home? How you gonna get home? It's gonna be just like the movies, you know, the bridge backed up, people cars just left desolate, so on and so forth. But you got it, bro.
Jeremiah 47 and 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Where it's coming from. How this happen? How a famine happened and the grocery store's full? How could a famine happen, but we had all these fast food restaurants, man? Right, look at all this lab-grown meat. How is it we struggling? How is, and again, Americans, they gonna think, how is it that we living like these people in the world? You see? But again, the Lord will do it out of nowhere. You think the Egyptians thought all that shit was about to happen to him? After Pharaoh said, "Who is Yahweh?" The Most High showed them who he was. Got it?
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Come on, man. So when the Lord started doing this in the earth, nobody could put a stop to it until the day Yahweh shall come. That's it. What you got? You?
Like you said, like ain't nobody gonna be able to put no stop to it. So like you said, when it come upon them suddenly, they're gonna be running. They're gonna be in a perplexed situation, trying to figure out where to go, where can I hide, who can help me. This is Amos chapter 5 and verse 19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear metal. I can. Want me to start at 18? Or you want me to start up a little bit more than that?
Yeah, you can start at 18.
Okay, I start at 18. It says, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? It said, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Right.
It said, now when you read 18 in the NLT, it says, what sorrow awaits you who say, if only the day of the Lord were here. It says, you have no idea what you are wishing for. That day will bring darkness and not light. So you know what I'm saying? You got people that think like, well, I want to go to heaven, or I want the Lord to do this and I want the Lord to do that. But when he get here and you ain't did what he said do, all these things gonna befall you.
That's right.
Because you ain't did nothing the Heavenly Father asked you to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can be like all these accomplishments you got in the world, the Lord ain't gonna give a fuck if you can play basketball, football, or how much money you made, or how many women you done kicked with, and this, that, and the third. None of that ain't gonna mean shit to the Lord. Right. It said, verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So no matter where you run, no matter where you hide, the Heavenly Father already got the trap set up for you when you get there.
Right. That's right. At the end of the day, this is the real prepping right here, what we do and everything. You can't prep in that natural world, building up your whole fortress and everything, man. The Lord has appointed y'all for death if you don't take heed to these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? So it takes heed for you to follow after Yahweh Bashim Yahushua right now, or he can't be found, man. This is the book of Isaiah, right quick. You jump it off. Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him, he is near. Right now, the Lord is near, man. Through the prophets that's out here on the highways and byways, preaching his truth and sincerity, man. All right, making themselves a living sacrifice. Now's the time. All right, why it's day the scriptures talk about how we have to be serving the Lord, man. Making ourselves a living sacrifice out here, man. So that when that day comes, man, we're going to be merry, we're going to be peaceful because the Lord is going to be watching up after us. But the ones who are walking in darkness, as those were in the days of Noah, doing all the bullshit, carrying on, as you see all day in this world, and shit, they're going to be washed away, man. Right. As soon as when that flood of violence, that flood of fire comes, famine and all that strife comes, they ass is hitting the goddamn door, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. But I got something, you got some more?
I got something to
Okay, you got it.
This is Amos 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, say Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh.
Now you can speak on your word, huh?
Just, backing off the brother, this word, this is only for a season, man. It's not going to be, at all times, this right here, what you see in front of you, man. Everything has, brothers going into the prophecy, everything needs to be fulfilled, man. And this is the prophecy that, we're waiting for it to be fulfilled, man. Where there's a famine of the word. And only those that have it will obtain are the only ones that are going to be, being protected by it, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5.
Didn't even say the changes.
It's all good.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and 1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, which are tokens or signs, behold, days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. And it says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come a time where the prophets are going to, the true prophets are not going to be out here more than the people no more, man. And the Lord is he's going to hide the prophets, all right? Because that's the only truth in the land. He's going to hide the prophets, so when people trying to seek answers, they're not going to be able to find the true answer, what's really actually going on. It says, and the land
then it says, verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Right, because of the prophets are still on the scene, there's still somewhat of balance in the earth. So as soon as the prophets completely get moved out the scene, it's going to be complete anarchy, man. See, that light ain't going to be nowhere on the earth no more, besides in their own domain, man. So people, it says iniquity is going to be increased. So you jump down, it says, and 9, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit, which is understanding, hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its secret chamber. You know what I'm saying? So the men with that mindset, they're going to only be the ones with that mindset. That chamber going into their mind, man. So these people, like Ezekiel, he said he's going to make his tongue stick to the roof of his mouth. I believe that was Ezekiel, right? Or Jeremiah. So it says, and shall be sought of many and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incompetency be multiplied upon earth, which is the lack of control. One land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that make of a man righteous grown through thee? And it shall say no. And at that time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their way shall not prosper. That's right.
And you gotta think, this brother, the brother's going into the famine of the word. Now, man, truly think about that. People get pissed off when they ain't eating or drinking. Right. Now, how much more? First, people get pissed off when they ain't eating and drinking, right? It's gonna be a literal famine come, a lack of food. Add that on to you ain't got the answers, you don't know what's going on. Now it's a famine of the word. And in this time, it's gonna be a lack of sleep with that. Look, man. Gerald Salente said, when men have nothing else to lose, they lose it. The brother just read incontinency. A lack of self-control. Women gonna be getting great. Men gonna be getting great. So on and so forth. People go wild out. Think about if you don't have the answers or know what's going on in the time that never happened in the earth.
That's like you today. If your GPS is slow rerouting, you get aggravated at the fact you don't know where to go. So how much more on the spiritual aspect with the people that are without this?
I mean, like for instance, when we just went through that C1 situation, all right, that virus or whatever, man, everybody who did not have this truth, and they was running around like chicken with their head cut off, man. Right. They panicking and stuff, right? They shutting down the churches and everything. They do this, that, and the third, but they haven't drawn near to our power, man. All right, and this time we're out here to do it, to draw near to.
That's beautiful though, because that's how important the Holy Spirit of the Lord is. You know what I'm saying? Having the Holy Spirit, because that's our GPS.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? In that day, we're not gonna know exactly what to do, what way to go, what way to turn. But the Holy Spirit is gonna activate on a whole nother level where the Lord is gonna lead us. It's like, okay, I got you. Boom, you be like, go left. But that was the Spirit. You went left. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's gonna be beautiful in that day.
That's right. And the Lord will be giving signs like, look, the trees blowing. You might be running in the forest, and look, you hit a two-way, you don't know where to go, and the trees start blowing right on. All right, for real. It's gonna be stuff like that. Our angel, the Lord make you, you running. I don't know how it's gonna go, bro.
I think about the same thing. You think about it in a way like, okay, boom, we all running down the street. We see animals, hyenas, tigers, lions, but the Spirit like keep running. Remember, I told you they're gonna be at peace with you. But everybody else stop and go back the way you ain't supposed to be going.
Right.
Oh man.
You got what you got.
This is Psalms 119 and 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Right, because the word, bro, is literally a light, man. Everything around us will tell you in Job 10 and 21. This is a land that darkness itself. Right. So the only thing the only way we can see in darkness is when we have a light. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy about it is, when you sleep in that deep sleep, and somebody come in the room and cut the light on, you like this. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, the light blinded me. Yeah. And that's how society is, man. Society, we cutting on that light and they going like this. See, so that's showing you that that's the only thing that can aggravate something that's in the dark. And it's also, on the contrary, a way that you can maneuver through the dark. So this light that we have, man, is very important, man. The Lord is not just saying it for no reason. We're going to literally, see, we're getting spiritual experience right now, man. So when we need the Spirit to work for us in that time, it's going to work for us, man.
Right.
Because everything going to be in complete darkness. Literally and spiritually, man.
Hey, y'all know when light shines the brightest?
It's dark.
When it's dark.
When it's dark.
Right. When it's dark. Hey, well, that's why people, it says people go notice the Lord elect. Then shall they know who are my chosen.
That's right.
Brothers gonna have a different look. You gonna have people, you know, famine, ribs showing, the eyes black, cheeks sunk in, but you got a brother looking healthy,
Right.
clothes still clean,
Solid.
shoes still
Yeah.
straight.
Right.
Because that's not far fetched. Because the Lord, 40 years in Egypt,
Right.
walking in sandals and in dirt and shit, the Lord said, your shoes ain't get old, y'all clothes is good for 40 years. He can't do that in Jacob's trouble with concrete and shit. Come on, man. People might, man, skin ripped up, naked, but the Lord got us straight. And to tell you it's going to be an outward difference, in 2 Ezra 2, it says, let's get it real quick. Matter of fact, I can bring what you or not. You sure? Where you want me to start? 2 Ezra 2, let's start at 125. Say, all right. It's the 2 Ezra 2. It's gonna be a physical difference. Like, it's like, man, what the fuck? That's why it says 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. They gonna realize in that time what a true high value man is.
Right.
Not just because you got money. I know a lot, bro. Look at the celebrities, these rappers. That's some lame ass niggas with money. That's it. That's it. Rich, like that's it, bro. Like these celebrities, bro. Just take it from them. What the scriptures say, how Esau, how he wicked, how he blessed the covetous, how he blessed the wicked. So that's just wicked niggas with money, man. But this day time is all good. Yeah. But in that time, people go realize who real men are. You know what I said, Jeremiah, men gonna be as women in these days.
That's right. They gonna tuck. They
Yeah.
gonna tuck.
Hey,
They gonna tuck.
it's the spirit because you saying that because
Trans, they will be real trans.
yeah, right. Back in Cleveland, we had like a power outage like not that long ago, and all the brothers' houses are still on. Everybody else is off.
Cool.
Even when that slam first hit, the Lord increased the brothers. We didn't go without. The Lord increased us, man. Some like a lot of people lost jobs, but we gained jobs, gained houses, gained vehicles to maneuver, man. So the Lord shows small examples right now on what He's gonna do for His men, man. Because you want me to start at 25?
25. What you got?
No, this is 2 Ezra 2.
Okay, come.
25. It says, "Nourish thy children, hold out good nurse."
And how we being nourished right now? This right here, this word, man. You know the virgins in Esther, I had to bathe in the oil. You know that's us. We bathing right now in this oil, man. We getting into it, right? But what it's gonna lead to? You got it out.
It says, "Nourish thy children, hold out good marrow, establish their feet. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number."
What's them servants? Your 144,000 prophets, some in the heavens already, some on earth. And you got that multitude of believers, man, that great multitude, whether it's families of the prophets, wives, children, friends of the prophets, help, so on and so forth. These gonna be the people who gonna get through that time, man.
Right.
You gonna get through it. And look, even if you do get tortured or put to death, you gonna get through it.
Yeah.
It ain't like you, like I said, perish, like you done. No, you sleeping. When the Lord come back, you living. You didn't perish. You didn't get utterly cast out. Judas is an example that perished. He was utterly cast out. But the Lord said the ones He chose, that ain't gonna happen to, man. See the man. Now you can read that again.
God, this is 2 Ezra 2, verse 26. "As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number."
In other words, they go be in this chariot.
Yeah.
They go be in that chariot going to get that crown from Yahweh side. Nobody can stop that from happening. Nobody can stop the elect from being the elect one way or another. Even if they do get tortured, guess what? They still the elect. You got the 7 brothers and their mother and Maccabees. What it said at the end? These men died undefiled. In other words, no God. Come on, man. So you think they gonna come back in their lot and be on that chariot to get that crown? Yes. Yes, they went out in their time for the Lord. This is the last time. We just hope to build that legacy, man, of many great men. And shit, even women. You know that Hebrews 11, that's the Hall of Faith. We want to, hey, you know they had in the Raptors, the jerseys. We want to have our garments up there. Hey, you know? Yeah, Yahweh Shai Palace, the garments and shit, you know? You got it out.
This is 2 Ezra 2 and 27. "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance."
Man, it says in the day of trouble. That's what? Jacob's trouble. When all hell break loose in the world, the Lord said, what up?
It said, "Be not weary."
Don't don't trip. We should be the most confident people right now on the earth. The worse it get, the better off we gonna be.
Right.
The worse it get in the world, the better off we gonna be. The closer Esau get to moving in on us, the closer we get to miracles and spiritual power.
Being delivered.
Right.
Come on, man. But
Nah, it's just beautiful because, like you said, the closer we get to the end, but it's just like the closer Yahweh get to making this coming, the tighter stuff gonna get. The harder it's gonna get for brothers. You feel what I'm saying? But we got this truth, we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be our stability. You feel what I'm saying? When we start serving the Lord, He let us know it's gonna get hard. My son and Doc gonna serve the Lord, prepare our soul for temptation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He let you know then it was gonna get hard.
Right.
So it's only gonna get harder, but we only gonna get stronger because we get to the end. In that same chapter, he said, look at the generations of old. When you read the scriptures, he never forsook nobody that stood for his name.
That's right.
Yeah, you talk about the martyrs, the 7 brothers. Look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They walked in the fire and walked out as if they never went in that mud.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the power of the Lord.
that's it. And that's light work for the Lord.
You hear me?
That's light work. Come on, man. That's light work. Let's bring this out real quick. We'll go right back to that. All right?
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2 and 9. It says, "Her glorious vessels are carried away."
12 and 9. 12 and 9. 12 and 9. Yeah, man. We're in those times. We're in exciting times. We got everything to look forward to. Not a lot to look forward to. We have everything to look forward to, man. Even the day of destruction. Bro, the worst day in the world history, when missiles fall and all this, gonna be the best day of our lives.
It's a
Bro.
necessary evil. It's a necessary
It's
evil.
worth it, bro.
It is.
Because that's gonna make the gift feel that much more better. We're gonna appreciate it more, man. But you got it, all right?
This is 1 Maccabees 12 and 9. It says, "Therefore we also, albeit we need none of these things."
So look, bro, in this world, we really don't need nothing else but what, all right? God's gonna tell us.
It says, for that we have the holy books of scriptures in our hands to comfort us.
That's it. We got the holy books of scriptures in our hands to comfort us. That's it. The brother was speaking of it. That's at Isaiah 33 and 6.
Right.
Bro, walking into the fire with the whole garment. That's the spirit. Because what was one thing it mentioned about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? It says, we gotta have the whole armor. It says they walked in with their hats on, their coats, their pants. And up spiritually looking at it, they had their whole armor walking into that fire.
Right.
And who was there to help them?
Habashah.
The form of the fourth was like the son of the Most High. So who will be there in our time? Revelation 3 and 10. He says, since thou hast kept the word of my patience, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be with you, man. That's all we got to hope for. But that was it on that. Let's get that out just to show, look, it's going to be an outward difference between us, Lord willing, we're their number, and the people of the world, man. You got it out.
Yeah, because I believe in the Apocrypha when it was telling me the 3 holy children. I think it said it was a mist or something like that.
Yeah.
That was in there.
It's like
Cool.
a cool
Yeah,
whistling
cool.
wind.
Agree. Yeah.
It said inside the fire, it was like a cool whistling wind. You got it, bro.
Yeah, man. So to put down that, put out that fire, man. And that's how the spiritually looking at it is how the men of the Lord are gonna be in this time. Like when they going through those different. Because we got to go through it.
That's right.
But the Lord gonna have that cover and that mist, that wind on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, physically, that's linking up Isaiah 65 and letting on down.
Bro, think
That's
about
the point, and that's why Yahweh told the disciples when you tell them that the servant is not greater than the master.
Right.
So we have to go through it. We got to go through it just like he went through it, man.
That's who I got.
If they mind prepared for that. That's why when he came back, after he rolled, he was telling them, you're going to go through this. You're going to be persecuted. You're going to be hated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we go into it. Hey, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Let's
Go.
get this over with, man. You know?
Right quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I'll jump it off at 72, 73. It says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen." Second Ezra chapter 16 and 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." All right, so we're going into Jacob's trouble, man. We're talking about all hell hitting the fan, all shit going to shit out here, man.
Right.
All right, so it says, "They shall be like a madman, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man." So it's gonna be nothing but rampage and murder out here in these streets, man. All right. It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire, and everything. So, man, we got to go through all these things of being tried in the fire. And how we take that trial and that affliction is how we're going to be shining at the end of the day when we come up out of it. How the Lord is going to put his blessing upon us.
Right.
All right?
That's right. It says, and then, the key word is, and then, so once all hell break loose and times really get hard, that's when the Lord go come through for his, man. At the last minute. It's going to seem like, and that's how people go know something different. Remember Nebuchadnezzar was fucked up. Like, man, I know we threw three people up enough. I done got 4. And you got to think, you looking in the furnace, you looking in there, right? You see men actually in fire. But as the brother was saying, but they in the fire, and it said like a cool wind.
Walk around.
How is that? Man, we about to see some miracles and be a part of them, but you got it out.
This is back in 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and 26 again. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Most High.
It said the heathens go envy us. Look, 2/3, they're part of that too. Because Yahushua said, cast them off as a heathen, man, if they don't want to get down. But the point is, it says they go envy us. Now, again, Yahushua said, lay up spiritual gifts. Well, people can't, moth and rust ain't going to corrupt. These can't break through and steal. So they ain't going to be envying the Holy Spirit in us. Think about it. They ain't going to be envying us following Yahweh and Yahushua. That's spiritual thing. They ain't going to better envy our faith. Man, give me your faith. Put a gun out here. Give me your faith. They ain't going to better envy that. So what they going to have to see something on the outward appearance.
Right.
They going to have to envy it. Oh, remember the plagues was coming in Egypt. It was happening in Egypt where we was, it wasn't happening. Remember Pharaoh even sent this people, he like, man, go check. Matter of fact, he went one time too. That's when the cattle died. So he went check. He seen, our cattle still good. It said Pharaoh was hot and pissed off, but did he come over there and do nothing? No. The same thing, they go see us being taken care of, but they ain't gonna better stop us. They ain't gonna better get in on it either. Come on, man, the Lord about to separate his. It looked like we losing now. All right? It looked like David would have lost to Goliath too.
Right.
That's the story. That's again the Lord do that to make the story great. Did not he tell Paul, in our weakness he made strong? That shed light on his power when we in a lower state, man. Right? But you can read that again, like about to show you about it.
Yeah, well, I said because it said a pillar by day, fire by night. When the Egyptians was chasing us, it was that light that was blocking them for that whole duration, and then you know what I'm saying. So they couldn't get past that. They couldn't get past that light because it was so bright. But like you said, they did recognize it. Though. They recognized it. They saw it. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't do nothing against it, man. Like you said, bro, that's a beautiful point because they're not gonna be able. That's one thing that Esau is mad that he can't get is our faith in our spirit, man. He's mad at that. He's angry that we woke up and stood on our feet after all this. You know what I'm saying? Work he did build and built up to keep us docile, man. He's mad at that, man. It says, 2 Ezra 2:29, it says, my hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, says the Lord. Remember thy children that sleep, for I shall bring them out of the sides of the earth.
That's pretty much it on that. The point was, they go envy. They gonna see an outward difference between us and them, man. But again, they ain't gonna get it. The brother brought the precept in 2 Ezra 5. They gonna hope, but nothing obtained. But you got.
This is Isaiah 65 and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. And that's this time right now. We calling out to y'all. We calling out. How many jakes done passed by? Even though it's some of them look, you can tell they jakes, but all kinds of people pass by here all the time on this block and around the corner. Nobody stops. Only the brothers that have been here. So all you people, all y'all are numbered to the sword. All y'all are going to be put to death.
Right.
If you don't repent. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear. But did evil before mine eyes. And did choose that wherein I delighted not. And all these people, when they hear the scripture coming out, they say, nah, that's not my God. Nah, the law is done away with. All this and that. Whatever excuse they want to come up with. Because really, they've been rejected. the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Hey, I remember the Apostle Ramla made a point on that because it says, behold, my servants shall eat. Right. Look, my servants eat. They gonna see it. It says, behold, my servants shall drink. Look, my servants, but you not. My servants eating, but you not. Oh, that reminds me of the account dealing with Elisha. It was an account dealing with Elisha. Now, Elisha, you know, was a famine around that time. I forget who it was. Everybody could find it, you know, but it was Elisha said, look, like tomorrow, man, it's gonna be filled with food. And so you had one dude said, he's telling me tomorrow's gonna be filled with food, tripping. That shit ain't gonna happen. So Elisha said, look, tomorrow is gonna be filled with food. You're gonna see it, but you ain't gonna eat it. Right. So the thing was, they was walking, they seen the shit over there was filled with food. It says the man seen it first, he started running to it. The one who didn't believe. It says, but everybody else ran to it quicker and trampled him and killed him. So he seen it, but he died before he could get something. The same thing will happen to these people in that time. You're gonna witness these things, but the Lord will either starve you out or kill you before you can take part. He gonna send that judgment, man. But you gonna see it. You got it, all right.
And I make a point. The scripture say you rather be slaved by the sword than
man, think about that. You on a run with an empty stomach. You ain't sleeping like 4-5 days. You know, you see a tall nigga there, he like a hot dog. You know, a fat nigga, he like a hamburger. You running looking for water. You think it's water, but it's the heat waves. You dive head first into the concrete. You know? Yeah, bro. You got it, right?
This is I'm sorry, it's like Isaiah 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
My servants are what?
It's like it.
My servants are what?
My servants shall rejoice.
Hey. Time out in hell, man. We're gonna be rejoicing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? While everybody running around like the brothers supported with their chicken with their head cut off, hey, we're gonna be rejoicing. Because we know what time it is. We were given the riches, the depth of the riches, is knowledge and wisdom understanding. That's the true riches. And the brother was saying, everybody with this fake dollar they got, we have the true riches, and man, this is the knowledge and wisdom understanding that we have, bro. Right. So when everybody bugged out in that time, we don't understand. Why? Not saying we're gonna go through hell, but we don't understand. So we're gonna be rejoicing in the time when all hell breaks loose. And we don't have a reason to because we know this is coming. We gotta keep the faith to the end.
And you know what else too, Ak? We gonna be, bro, it's, man, because we gonna be laughing, rejoicing because we've been taken care of. Right. You know, that is many aspects of why we gonna be having this time. One, because we gonna be taken care of. We gonna be a part of miracles, seeing angels talking to us and, you know, random things happening. But also we can rejoice because we gonna finally get to see these people get judged. Right. We like, fuck, man, let's go. You know, these rainbow flag supporters. But another one, the main one, we gonna know when Jacob's trouble fully popped off, you're a pilgrim in the earth. But any day now, Yahweh Shah gonna show up. Right, bro. And it's days. It's gonna be days until we getting them new bodies and we gonna live forever. But we gonna be, man, look, the table's gonna turn. Right here. We gonna be happy because we gonna be taken care of, willing. We gonna be rejoicing because seeing these people get judged, and also because we that much more closer to our kingdom.
That's how one way we're gonna stand out. Because everybody gonna be in there frantic what to do. The prophet gonna be looking like
walking by a lad, you know?
Excuse me. They gonna be like, why they ain't tripping? Okay.
That's how the stomach was, man. You weren't tripping, man. The world was in panic. Right. You know, everything shut down, man. It's good, man.
I mean, if anything was stuff get to happen, the brothers be like, shoot, well, this might be it right here.
Right.
Yeah, y'all think we always waiting on it. Like, come on now. Like, this is it right here. You feel what I'm saying? What the brother was talking about earlier, like the blackout. We waiting on something else to happen. Right. We ain't like, shoot, all right, we cool. They give us a little more time to do X, Y, and Z. I'm playing for this, I'm playing for that. We like, nah, something got to shake. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see something go down. But when the brother first started reading Isaiah 65 and 12, we talked about how they reject this knowledge, how they reject this wisdom. This Proverbs 1 and 20, it says, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. That's what's going on right now. That's what we're doing. Crying without, uttering our voice in the street, signed a crime for the abomination that's done in the midst. You feel what I'm saying? It says she cried in the chief place of concourse in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her words, saying, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?" How long you gonna stay caught up in this folly? How long you gonna stay caught up in I want to go kick it? How long you gonna stay caught up in I want to take this trip out the country I ain't never seen the world? Instead of waiting on the Most High to come redeem you, give you them new bodies that we talk about, but we get to enjoy everything.
Right.
Grow forever.
Yeah, that's the irony of it all, because everybody in the world is trying to do what we actually doing just on the right hand side. They're trying to seek long lives and new bodies, and that's why they work out. That's why they do things.
Yeah, that's why they had the surgeries.
Right. They trying to obtain it just another way, man. They're going up another way instead of the way the Lord told them to go to obtain that way.
It said, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge?" It says, "Turn you at my reproof, and I will power out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words to you." That's just wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says, "Because I have called, and you refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have sat not at all my counsel, and with none of my reproof."
Yeah,
Meaning you, go ahead.
It's like it, because the brother read Isaiah 65, because I think in 11, it say they prepare a table for that truth. Right. That's going into they don't forward in this man's agenda, his ways, man. By building up new cities and businesses. You got the so-called black community trying to do this and that. They're keeping this man's system alive by participating in his entertainment, his sports. Everything that you see around is held up by Jake, man.
Right.
You know, so that the results of that is the same judgment as Esau, man.
Right.
Because there's no life. There's no life in this society, bro.
Yeah.
It's all death. It's all surrounded by death. So when you uphold that way, you uphold death, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So you got to put out.
Proverbs 1:25, it says, "But ye have set not at all my counsel, and with none of my reproof." It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. The Heavenly Father, if you ain't seen the Heavenly Father do everything by the prophet. Lord willing to men. We preach and teach the word that he put in our mouth to speak. So how you think he gonna laugh in that day? He gonna laugh to us. Right. Like the brother said, how we sitting there, we gonna be sitting in that calm state while everybody bugging out. I mean, shit, to a degree, it's gonna be funny. You gonna be like, shit, told you. You know what I'm saying? Now you see what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and angels come upon you. It says, verse 28, it says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So it ain't like it's gonna be a feminine word then. Like the brother quoted. Our tongue will stick to the roof of our mouth. Even if we decide, okay, I might want to help this person, he ain't gonna be able to. It's over with. Them doors closed. Just like the ark was closed. It's over now.
Yeah, like Apostle Tahar said, if I can say, we're about to come into that time because Apostle Tahar just said he believed the elect is sealed already. And Apostle Rahman ran back and say he do too, man. So hey, if you know that's the spirit got them saying that, man. It's about to actually happen with the brothers going into it. You know what I'm saying? Where we about to get ready where we ain't gonna be able to actually save these people, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I actually been seeing signs about that. Like just different music coming on, the Project Pat Don't Save Her, and different stuff like that. There's been signs like that in my face lately, but saying don't save them because it's over with, man.
Hey, that's what the Lord told Jeremiah. Don't pray for these people, bro. And you keep reading. He put a curse on them.
And it said in that same chapter, Jeremiah 11, Brother Coleman, it said they should not escape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna be able to escape this, man. So the Lord said, don't even bother praying for them. It's already set up.
That's even Ezra too. Yeah, he was trying to plead. I'm like, hey, don't worry about them. Don't be concerned about them. You know, hey, man, I just got a fear on my sake. That's still letting the rest on this.
Right. Yeah, still on that.
Yeah, I got some. I'm gonna try to get down to 33 right quick. It says this is verse 28. It says, and I'm gonna read the rest in the NLT. It says, when they cry for help, I will not answer, though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me. It says, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. It says they rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. Because you thought you knew better than Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because you thought you had it figured out. Right. Because you thought your answers were in the world. You thought that you could walk down into Egypt and cover with that covering. That wasn't a Yahweh Yahushua. And then the Egyptians were going to help you. But ultimately, all you're going to do is catch the same judgment as those heathens. You know what I'm saying? Your power looking at you the same way he look at the enemy. Right. Because you chose the other side.
And that's like,
go ahead,
the scripture says, though hand join in hand.
That's right.
Like, although you can let you go down with them. But that's the worst thing. You getting judged as the law gonna judge the Edomite.
Right.
Come on, man.
Man, bringing that verse back. It's Proverbs 1:30. It said they rejected advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me, it says to death. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency. Y'all sit complacent in your sins and the way you live, thinking the most, like you said, y'all done settle on your leads. You don't think the most high gonna do good or evil, but you got another thing coming. Verse 33, it says, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear or harm. Like I said, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be straight. It ain't gonna be nothing to really worry about.
Yeah, because it says in Sirach 5 and 7, in thy security thou should be destroyed. Because it mentioned complacency in there, man. That's the thing. These people are comfortable, man. They're comfortable with wickedness. That's what they don't scoff at it. You know what I'm saying? They don't come against it. You know what I'm saying? They literally are for the system, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, what like the brother said, they gotta reap the reward, which is destruction of this place, man. They gotta go out with it, man.
Right.
That's the only way Israel can come back to their right mind, man.
Right.
2/3 of our people. They gotta go through the fire, man. Like the physical fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in they security, they gonna be destroyed. But in destruction, we gonna be secure. That's the title right there.
It's a balance.
You hear the title? You got it out.
Isaiah 30.
Message.
And 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Jehovah, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
So you got it out. You speak on it.
Yeah, right. Woe to the rebellious children, man, which is 2/3 of Israel, man. They take counsel, but not of me. All right, they take counsel of Esau, you know, and other than Yahweh, right?
Social media, they can see a meme and take that as fact. You know, that dumb shit. Twitter, what they see on Twitter.
If I can add to that, because when you go into that word counsel, it goes into advice. You know what I'm saying? And then it said, what was the last part of that verse?
But not of me, and that cover.
Yeah. That cover. Because when you go into, you know, when the sun is out during the day, you go under a tree or something that's overhead. That's a covering that acts as a shadow, a protection. You see, and the people they take on the protection of Esau. You know what I'm saying? So when the system fails, they're gonna run to Esau for one another, need of all things, man. Okay, food, water, and shelter instead of going to the Lord. So that's what the Lord is saying. They took the covering, meaning a form of protection, other than the Lord, man. When the Lord is actually the one that's bringing the plagues.
Right.
Like what?
And just how you mentioned before, the C9, whatever, right? Well, they took protection, the cover from Esau, right? And what happened?
Backfire.
And it backfired, man. They didn't have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, so a lot of our people dropped dead, man. Or ended up permanently jacked up for trusting in Esau instead of, you know, the Lord, man.
Right. And that's like it says, 2 Ezra 17, which you was reading, that they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and trodden underfoot. You going to FEMA, Red Cross for help, you gonna get your ass ran through, man. That was it on that?
A little bit.
Con, you got it all right.
Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? And that's the problem, man. Our people have trust in this system, man. All right? So when all this, you know, these plagues come, all right, when Esau comes as a flood, right, and pushes his, you know, Karagma down, our people going to willingly take it. Right. But once again, they're going to be here for a rude awakening, man. That's not the way to go. All right?
I got one. This Jeremiah 17:5, just to back that point up. Like you said, they cover with that, like you said, going back into it, they cover with that covering. They listen to Esau. Like you said, they were quick to run to go get that. Right. Quick to run to go get that thing he was protecting themselves. When he created it, and then come out with a solution for you to really mess you up. Right. This Jeremiah 17:5, it says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and make a flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. It says, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, and a salt land and not inhabit it. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Cursed be the man. You trusting in anything but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua." In the seventh verse, in Jeremiah 17:7, he says, "Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is." We putting all our eggs in that basket, not nothing else. Not putting our eggs in this basket. So I'm gonna put 2 over here and 3 over there. Well, Lord, if this don't work out right here with you, I'm gonna do this. Hell no! All our eggs in that one basket. Trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right? He ain't gonna forsake us. He said, "I will be with you always, even until the end of the earth."
Right.
Hey, yeah, when you find out that you put your trust in the wrong thing, and that day, what you gonna do? You can't say, "Oh, I'm sorry," or you know what I'm saying, try to turn to you know what I'm saying, it's too late. No, go ahead. You want to worship these other idols? Go right ahead. You want to trust the shadow of Egypt? Go right ahead.
Hey, what that brother says, spirit, you come after this. But look, they gonna come running up, asking God, look, help me. Because again, just like it was in Acts, people coming up with their families, looking to get healed. You know, however it's gonna be. You know, help us. I know you got food, right? Look, or what to do, because they gonna remember brothers' faces. Remember Peter? Like, man, you was with them too. Peter, like, hell no, man. Like,
Right.
Man, you sound just like him. Yeah, brothers might have stones on. Look, he got them stones. You know, but look, hey, in that day, now they can pull us up. Now look, you on the camera. Yeah, count. Good. Count, you go ahead.
Now, in Judges 10:10, right? It says, "The children of Israel cried unto Yahweh, saying, We have sinned against thee, both because we have forsaken our God and served Balaam." So that was getting held in captivity because they were worshiping the idols, right? So they was crying to Heavenly Father, like, man, do something. That's what he said. He said that, verse 12, he said, well, 13, he said, "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the God that you have chosen. Right. Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation." So,
right.
Hey, the shit that you was on, hey, run up onto that.
Right.
You see?
Hey, you gonna have to stand on what you believe in.
That's it.
Ain't no switch. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know,
Don't make certain two masters.
And that's that 1 Corinthians 3. When that fire come, which is what? Real tribulation. Jacob Struckman said everybody is gonna be made known what each man is made of. It says go try every man. Some gonna be found out to be wood, hay, stubble, right? Or you gonna have those ones who get more refined as we going into precious stones, gold, silver. But that fire, tough times, gonna try each man and show who made of what, man.
Right.
Right, but you got what you had, huh?
This is Proverbs 21. I'm sorry, not 21. 11, and verse 21. Like the brother mentioned earlier, I'll just go ahead and read it. Proverbs 11:21. "No hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished." And that's all you people that want to join onto the wicked, want to join on the Esau, want to follow what they do, thinking y'all gonna make it with them. Y'all not gonna be unpunished.
Right.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And this is what we're looking for. Us men in this troop that are seeking after righteousness, we are seeking to be delivered out of this. Yeah, y'all got it.
That's it. You know, you can read that Jeremiah. I'm gonna read this one.
This is Jeremiah chapter 15, starting at verse 1 in the NLT.
You know, Jacob be the fastest in this. They gonna come to the middle who they knew who had the answers and try to ask questions. Where we go, what we do, what's next? And it's gonna be a lot of responses if the law don't have it to where you put them down, man.
Then Yahweh said unto me, "Even if Moses and Samuel stood before me pleading for these people, I wouldn't help them."
And so mention the people he just mentioned. He said Moses and Samuel. Man, look, hey, I want to tell you how important them men is. Yahweh brought them two forth on the transfiguration on that mountain. That's two prolific men in our nation. Some of the top men of this legacy, man. Moses and Samuel. He said, in the Lord, man, they was beloved by the Most High. Masha. He came back as the beloved David. Samuel, he was saying, came many times, great men. But the point is, even if those men, who the Lord pretty much would do anything they asked for, that was another question on that quiz. I remember Samuel got hot one time. Jake asked for a king. Hey, Samuel started cussing their ass off. And he said, look, have I ever did you wrong? He was like, you know what, just to show y'all that the Most High was dealing with me, and y'all gonna regret asking for a king, because Samuel king, he was the judge. So he said, you know what? He said, y'all know we're in harvest time right now. And it don't rain during this time. But to show y'all the Most High dealing with me, today I'm going to pray for rain and it's going to rain. It rained that day. It rained that day. But that's just show you the Most High. Listen to these two men. And Moses said, no, Lord, don't kill him. He said, you know what? You're right. You're right. The point is, the Most High listened to these two men. But he said, if they come ask me for mercy for Israel, I'm going to tell them no. I ain't listening to them. Let's read it again. Huh?
This is Jeremiah chapter 15, starting at verse 1 in the NLT. Then Yahweh said unto me, even if Moses and Samuel stood before me pleading for these people,
Pleading, not just asking, begging. Lord, show mercy to them.
I wouldn't help them.
Still ain't coming. Again, brothers been bringing out the precepts. You didn't want to hearken when the word, you know what he said, when the going was.
You say you wouldn't want to hearken.
Right.
Turn in, you sent not at all my counsel.
Right.
All this reproof. You ain't want to be rebuked. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, speak, speak not unto his right thing, speak unto a smooth thing. You don't want to hear the stuff that's going to make you go the right way or do the right thing or live according to the way Yahweh
Right now, they don't want to listen because it's Friday night. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Turn time.
It's Friday, baby. You know, you got a lot of shit to do. When it's in Houston, you in the city, wherever brothers said, there's a lot of stuff people can do. Why would they stop now? It's going to backfire because when they want to hear the law, it's nah, nigga. Let's read it.
away with them, get them out of my sight. And if they say to you, but where can we go?
Oh, so they gonna come asking what to do, man? I see you out there, man. I have in my hand. I see you on the video. What to do, man? I remember you was talking about, you know, the MOTB and this. Like, what's the order of things? They gonna be asking. What's gonna be some responses? Now again, this may be the exact responses all around it. You got it, right?
But where can we go? Tell them. This is what Yahweh says.
Man, look, this is what the Lord gotta say.
Those who are destined for death to death.
So man's gonna be brothers. It's over. Again, what the king told the woman: if the Lord don't help you, how you expect me to help you? Man, the Lord about to kill you. And you know, in that time, we're gonna be on another glory. The Lord gonna be dealing on another level. Like speaking like Nathan did David. Like, you know, when brother cut you or something, your heart dropped. Like, oh fuck.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's coming to. Man, the Lord about to kill you, man. Like Samuel told the dude who thought he was about to eat, but you gonna die before you touch that food. Man, the same thing is gonna be happening these times. You got it, right?
Those who are destined for death to death. Mm-hmm. Those who are destined for war to war.
Man, look, it's probably gonna be detailed. Telling, look, tomorrow over here they gonna have a clash between the police, niggas, and all that. You gonna die in that war.
Well, Samuel, when he told Saul, because Saul had some of the book asked for help. I'm saying the Lord is the prophet. I'm trying to get some answers from him. He ain't actually. They're like, shit, if the Lord forsook you, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Right.
Hey, and then he said what?
Tomorrow,
he
you
said,
and your sons.
Yeah, he said, why you pulling me up? Tomorrow, you and Jonathan gonna be where I'm at. So again, we go, man, look, the Lord about to kill you. Tomorrow, the Lord gonna kill you. Not you, you know? Not you, but, you know, you're trying to get us the way and shit. You know, but no, we gonna be good, man. The Lord gonna kill you. You know, man, in a couple of days, the Lord gonna starve you out till next week. Right. Shit like that gonna be happening. Let's read it. You got it, right? That's your answer. You know, what you want to do?
Hey, thinking about it too, like for a testimony. Whenever I started coming out here, the way I found was talking to a brother through the YouTube. So what you think? Whenever that day comes where it's no more communicate, no come out, it's fucking over with. You know?
And even on the old way YouTube used to be able to send people messages like in an inbox. You used to be able to inbox people and stuff like that. Can't really do that no more. And then I noticed when I leave comments sometimes on people's comment boards, it don't even show up.
Right.
So I don't even know if the person, they knew they got it or they got it at all. So, hey, good luck to you. Those who are destined for famine to famine.
Man, look, the Lord gonna starve you out. People gonna die, man. You look at children, you know, so on and so forth. That's what they gonna be told. They're gonna be told their fate. That's what it is. They're gonna be told their fate, man. Right? And the Lord make it specific, but you got it, bro.
Those who are destined for captivity to captivity.
Man, look, in 3 days, the Lord gonna have you throw in the concentration camp. Mm-hmm. You know, tortured. so on and so forth.
That's how he dealt with Joseph.
Mm.
The men seeking their, what was gonna come. Joseph had a dream, and he broke it down to him. Hey, detailed.
He told him what? He said, yeah, like, man, I had the basket of, it was the baker. He said, man, I had a basket of bread, and, birds came plucking. Joseph like, yeah, you gonna die. They gonna be plucking at you, or whatever. Yeah, but people gonna be hearing their judgments. We going through our fire right now. We got to get cussed out, rebuked. Right now, the field play moments. You go home, you ain't got the music on. you thinking this shit like, fuck. You texting it, but that's a lie, yeah. If I feel, but we going through that now. But if a brother can 1 Corinthians 11:31 real quick, we going through that now. So when the time comes, they gonna be told, man. We being told about ourselves now. They gonna be told about themselves then, but then it's judgment. There ain't gonna be no spiritual fire no more. With spiritual, physical judgment is gonna turn to whoever got it do. Okay, you got it, right?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 11 and 21.
31.
In 31, it says, for if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
Right. In other words, you would think, well, if I'm applying the word, I'm doing what the Lord said, the Lord shouldn't have to judge me, right?
Right.
You got it, right?
But when we are judged,
But when we are judged, so he's still going to judge us. What's the perfect example? Yahushua and Job. Them men ain't in that life, they ain't do nothing. But the Lord still judged them, although they was judging themselves and living accordingly. So the Lord gonna judge us anyway, but this is the point. Why? What's the payoff of us getting judged now rather than later? It's gonna tell us. You can start from 31 again, read down.
it says, for if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord.
We are chastened of the Lord.
That we should not be condemned with the world.
So we ain't gotta be condemned with the world. We going through it now, so we don't have to go through it with the world. Again, we keep bringing up Noah. Noah, man, look, that was laborer's work. This man probably getting splinters, That's the major splinters too. Splinters probably hit his hand on the, hit his, with the hammer. That man going through that, people laughing, scoffing, probably hot. But again, it paid off in the end. The same thing for us now. What we going through, looking foolish, right? You might see some people, they walk past, like, what the fuck he doing? Laughing, scoffing, But it's crazy because, we go through a lot of shit, but our family look like, man, he turned to the Lord. Why is life getting worse? Like,
right.
Why it seem like he just, going through a lot of shit since he got this so-called truth in? Right. We being chastened of the Lord, so we don't have to go through it with y'all, man.
You hear me? And just a flip side to it, that's on point. Because they even think your attitude get worse. Or they say something wrong with you, or you got problems. But the Lord, and me and the brother were talking about it earlier on camera. The Lord's just making the most sick of this place, just making you bitter. You feel what I'm saying? Where you really can't stand this place. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I be like that, though. You know what I'm saying? You. Oh, bro, you got it.
This shit.
Well, listen.
I had with the Waffle House, the uncle knows they know you put me shit. But I'm going up, go order my food. He sits down, talking, but he loud as hell, bro. But you about to go get you some turkey bacon? Malcolm X.
Right.
They got on the jokes and shit now.
Yeah.
But in that day, he said, hey, that the men of the Lord don't laugh. They gonna do that shit.
Right. That's right, man. That's like it said in 1 Peter, that was it, man. In 1 Peter, the 7th chapter, man. How it says, we being tried right now. It says, but the day Yahushua comes, it's gonna be found to praise, honor, and glory. It's gonna pay off when everything happen, man. Right? That was it. I know you was going to see. I'm gonna read a little bit more. You got it.
This is Jeremiah 15:3 in the NLT. I will send 4 kinds of destroyers against them.
So after he said, look, they gonna come up asking questions to tell them what they gonna go through, tell them they fake. So now he said, I'm gonna send 4 kind of destruction.
Says Yahweh, I will send the sword to kill.
The sword, and I mind you, everything he naming, that's gonna be sent to them for judgment. Like in Job 5, the same things he said he gonna protect us from. The sword, animals. The brother quoted it. Well, right here, what they gonna go through, we was already told in Buku scriptures, we gonna be protected from these same things. And what the Lord said in Jeremiah, I believe 29:11, that he gonna give us an expected end. What you expect, Doc? From here on out, what you expect? As far as for yourself, what you expect, Doc?
our salvation, testing here and there, but ultimately salvation.
Mercy.
What you expect, Doc? Same thing, right? What you expect, Doc?
That standard being lifted.
Straight up. But we expect to be saved through Jacob's trouble, and when missiles fall, to get beamed up. Well, the Lord said He gonna give us our expected end. Bro, what we hoping for, expect to receive that. Like, but it's real life we live in. This ain't just we reading out the book and this real life. Come on, man. Who else in the world really, when they wake up, I gotta watch some lessons of men talk about the Bible today. Or I gotta do a lesson. You get pissed off, I ain't read yet. My children know what I ain't, but my wife, my children, they know when I ain't read, they know when I ain't do a lesson, because I'm hot. Before we go to the the beach or whatever, my woman asked me, "You got your lesson in? You read?" Because she know if not, ain't gonna be a good day.
Right.
Because why? Now again, the point is, who else in this world is focused on things as such? But we got a great chance, bro. Keep that in, expecting that, man. Real
Right.
shit. You got it,
that
right?
same chapter, like I believe it's the verse after that. He was saying like, shit, I got thoughts of peace towards you. Like not evil. Shit, but we all want that for the Lord to think peaceful thoughts towards like him right there, he good.
Bro, yeah, how?
He good.
But that's how, like you quoted earlier, that thought why. That's how important it is. Because when the Lord into the atmosphere, we into this realm, He ain't gonna be smiling, bro. Not even at us. You know what I'm saying? You just hope He look over you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Pass
good.
over.
Pass
Pass
Yeah,
over.
like yeah, pass over. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, yeah, you good. You feel me? Like whoo, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing but destruction on His mind.
The time for laughing and playing will be after the
You hear me?
Yeah, right.
On the cherries after you get that spot.
Right. 'Cause even today, when Jake Woman come to a game or something, basketball, Jake go all out. He be Jordan Poole and shit.
Showing up.
He be showing out. Boy, Yahweh Shai coming. He gonna show out, and in front of his woman, man. He wanna get busy. But the point is, bro, that's gonna be a day of days. Missiles gonna be falling at the same time.
Right.
That tractor beam, look, the tractor beam might get on people, but that's like a laser on you for that fire to come out. Or the tractor beam might get on you to beam you up. Either or. What it's gonna be? So look, I remember the elder brother, the young elder brother, Shaman in New York. He had a dream about that. He was like, bro, it's the end of the world. We were standing, it was missiles falling. He said tractor beams went on everybody. But either it was to aim at you, to shoot the missiles, them lasers, or it was to beam you up. Think about that. You could be seeing brothers getting beamed up, because it do say every man in his order, right? What if you like the last couple, Now you seeing people get beamed up. You like, missiles getting closer and shit. But again, hey, you gotta keep your faith until your end.
And that's why I said strive for the truth until death in Sirach. So until it's that moment, you keep believing in Yahweh Bashim Al-Bashar, man.
Man, you gotta keep your faith to your end. You might see brothers get beamed up, you ain't go yet. What you mean, Lord, man? What? Yahweh Shai, what's wrong with you? You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, bro, keep your faith to your end, man. That's what it's gonna come down to. But it's gonna be to the last minute. You got it. You have something? Oh, let's finish this real quick, and I know they're gonna have something. I'm gonna run.
Jeremiah 15:3 in the NLT, I will send 4 kinds of destroyers against them, says Yahweh. I will send the sword to kill, the dogs to drag away, the vultures to devour, and the wild animals to finish up what is left.
Damn.
Read that again, and I'm out. That's a process. First, the sword will come in and kill. Now again, a sword or gun don't got a life of its own. Somebody gotta use that thing, yield that thing. Now the ultimate sword is Esau coming down with great wrath, the Lord's sword. Now with that, it's gonna be many people, especially here in Texas, with guns. As they're pilgrims on the earth, they got their shit too. So a lot of people gonna get laid out by these swords. Even Esau, a Genesis trickery, a deception, he gonna put all that swords. But people gonna be physically put to death. And what's gonna happen when they dead?
It says, I will send 4 kinds of destroyers against them, said Yahweh. I will send the sword to kill.
So you gonna die. Hey, the famine is a sword. You can anything or however you gonna die, What's next? All right?
The dogs to drag away.
The dog's gonna drag that body away, nibble off what they can.
The vultures to devour.
And the vultures go get them too, get the rest off.
And the wild animals to finish up what is left.
Hey, them newly created creatures come in, all type of stuff, Cannibals probably go get the last little bit of their skeleton they can. But tough times are coming to Babylon the Great. You see? And man, look, we should want these things to come. Second Ezra 4, this will be my last one. Second Ezra 4, you can start at 25. You can come up, bro. We need these things to happen, man. I know you're sold it, Let's start at 25, bro.
John, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4 and 25. It says, what will he then do unto his...
You can start at 26.
All right. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
It's in these times. The world is hastening fast to pass away. Esau know you got a short time. This that same time period. It's going by quick. You got it, all right?
And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
And then, so imagine what we about to get. This shit going by quick. And imagine what we about to get though. All right? You can get it out.
It says, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee,
It's the point right here.
For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
That's what Brother sounded crying. We see the evil that's in the world, but we like, Lord, like, what's up? When you gonna judge these people? All our forefathers ask the same thing. Lord, when you gonna get busy? You got it, bro.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down.
You can read this a little slow. So it says, if that which is sown be not turned upside down. The main place is America. So if this place don't get destroyed, if wickedness don't get put to an end, if Esau don't get taken out the way,
and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
We'll never get to the kingdom. We'll be working forever, clocking in, clocking out, eating GMOs. Oh, brothers go, brothers fellowship get the chicken. It's gonna be the lab-grown chicken. But that's the point. That's why we want these things to come to pass, so we can get out of here, man.
Yes, sir. He get out there 13. Whatever you get to the spirit. Right, because hey, bro, hey, the Most High, hey, he wrapping all this up, bro. We all see the times that we in. You ain't gotta do no second guessing. Hey, it's at the doors. All right. The prophecies are about to take place. Judgment's about to go forth, and the Most High is not playing. All right. I said that the Lord, and He is long suffering. All right. So you got all these people out here, you see, walking in their pride, thinking that basically nothing is gonna happen. They in the same spirit of Esau, thinking that the kingdom gonna continue forever. Right? They join hand in hand. Right? See, they commit wickedness each and every day. Right? But the Lord got a plan for you, bro. And nobody gonna escape. Hey, Yahweh Shah he coming with them rewards, right? A righteous reward, right? And a reward for the wicked. Right? But the ultimate judgment, the ultimate judgment is gonna be them ICBM nuclear missiles. Right? You got your piece up.
This so what you just said, like you said, it's a reward for all of them. You know what I'm saying? Heavenly Father can reward. So it's gonna be a righteous reward, and it's gonna be a reward for the wicked. It says for this 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 10. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reward for what you done did wicked or what you done did in righteousness. And the Heavenly Father gonna pay you back to your face for it. It said that, but that's why we standing out here doing what we're doing. Because it says what the next verse it says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience. So, but through this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and understanding how the Lord really get down, how the Lord ain't playing. We read Jeremiah 15. You know what I'm saying? We understand the missiles coming and the other judgment that he got set up for you because you live wickedly. Knowing those things, we're trying to persuade you to turn back to Yahweh Shem and repent. So you don't have to deal with it. But if you don't, that's what's set up for you.
You got it, bro. Lord said he set up the prophecy because he had compassion on his people. All right, trying to warn you from what's to come. All right? Because the Lord he'd rather you repent. He'd rather you repent. All right, but what he said, he said, you go to these people, they're going to headed, they ain't gonna listen to you because they don't even listen to me. But just go and tell them, go talk to them, just so the blood can get off your hands, right? And they're gonna be justified for that. And if we don't speak, then it's gonna be on our hands. So we ain't got no choice. That brother come out here and speak whether these people like it or not. Right? You say you have something?
No, I'll get that revelation.
Okay.
This is Revelation chapter 22 in verse 10. And he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand.
Right, the time is at hand. All right, so we bringing out the understanding in these times. Because back then, hey, they didn't have to understand any of these scriptures. All right, but we bring it out for the world to know now. Because these are the end times. All right, the Lord got to let you know about the prophecies, all right, before he actually do something, because the Lord is fair. He's going to give you an opportunity and a chance to repent, a chance to hear. All right? Hey, the whole world got to hear this message before the judgment comes. All right? Wait, read that again now.
Revelation chapter 22 in verse 10. And he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand.
Right, so hey, a lot of shit is about to start happening. Because you got people on you pay attention to the news. You know, they can just wake up and play 2K, hop on Madden. They don't know what's going on in the world. Right? They think everything okay. They don't know the plans that Esau Edom got, right, for the world. They're just ignorant. But the Lord gave us the light, right? To not be ignorant of Satan's devices.
They don't know they got an enemy. Right? You know what I'm saying? So they play with him. We know we got an enemy, so we stay away from him.
Right.
And like the scripture say, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose. They don't even know that we still oppressed. A nigga think he free because he got Wi-Fi and air conditioning.
Right. And he can go to McDonald's and request a burger anytime he want to get a burger. You see? Like, bro, niggas go be in for a rude awakening. All right?
Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
So a wicked nigga, he said, hey, this y'all shots, let him do him. All right? Let him be wicked. All right? And for those who doing what they doing, hey, let them continue with that. All right? Read the next verse, he's going to tell you why.
Verse 12, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
Right, because, hey, look, because I'm about to come. And I got them rewards. I got them judgments. All right? So let them do what they do, and I'm about to come handle it.
That's a quick time. Like, when something happened to you 2 days ago, you remember it thoroughly, man. It's still fresh. So the Lord's coming with great wrath, man. Because it was 2 days ago when you put this beard in your eye, man.
He said the day of vengeance is burning in his heart. So it ain't a day they go by before they think about bringing this destruction. All right, the Lord, hey, if he can come back right now, he will come. But hey, it's up to the Most High. Hey, the prophecies gotta come to pass. You know, the MOTB. Right? And then hey, the Lord gonna give them that green light. Hey, now it's time. And bro, when the Lord, like the brother said, hey, when the Lord gets in the atmosphere, it's like, bro, the whole creation is gonna react in a specific way. Like, oh shit, everybody gonna know that's the Lord, bro. That's our maker. Your spirit gonna know that hey, that's the Messiah right there, bro. And you're gonna know within your heart, right, which is your mind, if you was wicked or not, right, or if you've been doing what you're supposed to do. That was in the Revelation.
No, I'll finish it. Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be.
Right. So whatever type of work you've been putting in, right, when you've been doing things for the Lord, you know, making your body as a living sacrifice, right, suffering for His name, right? Or you've been out here being a complete asshole, not taking heed to the prophets, not following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, not even seeking the Lord, right? I think that's the second Samuel. I think 15 or something. The Lord said, hey, they who don't seek after the Most High of Israel shall be put to death. Right? That's our power. You're supposed to pray to Him. Right? You're supposed to give thanks to the Heavenly Father when you wake up. Right? Hey, He the reason why you still breathing. If anything, going on in your life, you thank the Most High. Even when he bringing the bad on you, you thank the Most High. Because we already know why he doing it, to build you up. But you're supposed to be constantly praying to the Heavenly Father for everything, right? But our people don't do that. Why? Because they got Esau Edom. The brothers we're going into, they trusted in that shadow of Egypt, right? They can see Esau Edom. That's why they wanted the king. They wanted somebody physical that they could see, right? So Esau get on the benefits quick, the snap, right? The housing, this and that, taken care of. That's basically their father, right? But the Most High, and he's gonna show you why you made the wrong choice.
Yeah, they tell you, Yahweh said that you're the father is devil.
Right.
His works you will do.
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with the clouds, which are the chariots, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. And like you said, whenever Yahweh Shah comes into this atmosphere, you're gonna know what it is. You're gonna feel it. You know, I remember when my dad used to walk in the house pissed off. I didn't even do it. I still knew he was angry. The vibration, the energy that Yahweh Shah is coming with, everybody's gonna feel it and behold it with their eyes. Right. It says, and they which pierced him. So those that pierced Yahweh Shah, going back to what you said, that was only 2 days ago, roughly. He knows exactly who them niggas are.
Right, because a day with the Lord is 1,000 years.
Right.
What version you got?
Not the Amplified. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Now you see how they put in there where the day which pierced him is going to see him. But they didn't have to put that in there. See, but he just letting you know what time it is. Like, y'all did this, yeah. So hey, I'm coming to do something to you. All right. Those ones that pierced them, those Roman soldiers, they gonna know exactly. And they gonna remember. The Lord gonna put it in that space to remember. Right?
Sure.
It ain't gonna because the Lord want to take pleasure in killing them. All right. What's gonna be the pleasure in it? They don't even know who he is.
Right.
Now he gonna make them remember. Yeah, it's me.
You see? Said the people on the earth on this playing field too, they're gonna remember to come across the prophets, how they scoff, how they mock, whether it's family or friends, man, whether it was women, they're gonna remember that, man. The Lord gonna make them remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's a more agonizing death than, you know what I'm saying? You remembering the reason why you getting put down, you know what I'm saying? God damn.
That's like see, I forgot. No, they said, hey, the wicked is us about people where they said, hey, let his blood be on us and our children. You gonna remember that too? They're like, fuck, why we say that?
Hey, Yahweh Shah told him, he said, none of you shall pass until the Son of Man come, roughly paraphrasing. So showing you, you're going to be back. You stop, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. You're going to come back, do what you got to do, but the Lord got a target for you.
I got something. This is Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 14. It says, for while all things were in quiet silence, going into the first Egypt, and that night was in the midst of her swift course, and everything was taking place according to how the Lord said it. Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven, out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war, into the midst of a land of destruction. And it says, and brought thy unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. And that's the point, man. We went into how mad the Lord will be. It says, thine almighty word, which is Yahweh Shah, and then it says he leaped down. Like if I got an emergency, I'm sitting in the chair and I get off the chair, I'm leaping down off the chair. The Lord is coming quick, man. He's coming in. He's meaning exactly. It tell you that in Jeremiah 30 and 24. Why he's coming with the intents of his heart. Like if I do something intentionally, I meant exactly what I did. So the Lord is coming. When Yahweh shall return, it's literally he's literally going to mean his execution on the people, man. He's coming to do exactly what the scriptures say, man. He's coming with the anger of Yahweh, man, and the anger of what they did to him too, man. And then his people, bro. That's why I said in 1 hour thou shalt be destroyed, man. It ain't gonna need to be have to carry this out, man. You know, he spent millions, trillions of dollars, hundreds and hundreds of years just to prepare to fight the Lord, and the Lord gonna destroy him in 1 hour, man.
He's gonna lose. Just like I was watching the fucking the Batman versus Superman.
Bro.
Yeah, Batman, he making all this technology and just have to fight against Superman.
A god.
And
Right.
they basically let him win in the movie. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. This Superman name is Kal El or Kal Allah, which means all powerful. And you think a fucking Batman gonna be able to stop? Come on, bro. You see? Which that's a Hebrew name that they gave him. But I know you had a precept about it. Okay. So you have one? Go ahead. What you ain't saying? I ain't know that.
This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and rebuke a flame of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai plead with all flesh, and the slaying of Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai shall be many. Okay, the point we were speaking about the anger, because when you go back to verse 15, he said he rendered his anger with fury, man. So our Lord Yahweh is coming back with that fury, man, to put down this devil, from take him down from the rulership, and then also to destroy these wicked ass Israelites too, who are taking in this devil wickedness, you know.
Hey, and the difference, you could be angry or you could be furious.
Right? Yeah.
Furious is something different. You have to get it off.
Right.
You know, you basically, how they say, I blacked out on his ass.
Right.
I lost it. That's fury.
Right.
You got it with that. Oh, you got it.
Matthew 10 and 34.
I was thinking about that.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Hey, don't think I'm coming for peace. All this shit that's going on in the earth, that should be far out of your mind. I don't know, you gonna say something like that. Yeah, hey, don't be thinking about that. Get that shit out your mind, because, hey, Yahweh Shai is coming for death. Hey, it's what Isaiah 66, right? It said the slain of the Lord shall be many. Who's gonna be down here putting in work? Right? Yahweh Shai and the angels. Like he did in ancient Egypt. He said that holy red leaped from the heavens. And the angel of death was Yahweh Shai. Right? And he coming back in this Egypt, right? In these times, the spiritual Egypt. In fact, get that stuff.
I want to get that word fury if you don't mind. It's in the blue letter. H2 534. You sure pronounce it?
That's the Hebrew. He ain't gonna pronounce that right.
Kama. So the word for fury is kama in Hebrew. It's H2534. And on the whole line of biblical usage, it say heat, rage, hot, displeasure, indignation, anger, wrath.
Right. So, hey.
That's right. Burning anger, rage.
Right. So. That devil right there, so-called world calls Jesus, he's not coming back like that. Right. When you look at him, you don't consider those characteristics, man. You know what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shah, man, all right, our Lord, all right, he's coming back with fury, man. He was an austere man, all right? You see? Hey, like the scripture says, the Most High is a man of war. He is like-minded to his father. And he's coming back to bring that destruction, man. All right?
They said the day of the Lord shall burn us in ovens. Hey, so he's talking about the missiles that he gonna come from the ICBM missile, but the Lord gonna show you how hot he is, man. You see?
Hey, and the oven traps heat too, so it's no escaping. So like,
America is set up for the fire. You know, all these plants and oil, this, oil, that. America is set up to be put on flames, bro.
And that's what you do with a hard witch.
Right.
You set her on fire, right?
And a hoe.
And a hoe. You set her on fire, man. That's what America is, the great harlot. The Lord's coming at this is just one big sacrifice, one big altar, many sanctuaries across the four corners. He's about to set the fire to this place, man.
It's crazy. Hey, not hey, Revelation 17 is about to hold in some top of the beast. So not only is she a host, she's a witch.
Yup. You see, the highest form of witch. When you go into like the KKK, the top dude is a grand wizard. So like when you go into the word, it's grand meaning like huge or top, meaning wizard. One who practice witchcraft. So he's like the top wizard in the world. He took all the ancient customs and brought them into one, and he's mastered that way, man. You know.
Revelation 18, speak about that sorcery. When you get that, what you got in
This is Psalms chapter 110 and verse 5. It says, "The Lord at my right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath."
So the Lord, hey, who's the right hand? Who's sitting on the right hand of the Lord? That's Yahweh shall on the right hand of the Heavenly Father. But he said he's going to use his right hand to strike through kings. Who are those kings? Let's talk about the people that are set up in rulership in these times. And the heads over these different countries. That's what it's about to go into.
Verse 5, "He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies."
Right, he said he shall judge among the heathen. Right, because like the brother was saying, this Jesus Christ figure, they don't teach that he's coming back with a judgment. Right? They teach him, oh, he's just gonna be a rapture, he's gonna take everybody up, right? The believers, this and that. And you know, that's you know, it's more to it. That, you know, they got a whole doctrine with that shit. But they don't teach that people gonna be put to death for being disobedient to the Lord and not following, you know, the scriptures. That's why it says that in Revelation 11 and 8 that the Lord was crucified here, because his whole image and his message was put out. So nobody really knows, you know, the true image of the Lord, right? What he really came about, what he was about. All right, they on some another Jesus, like the scriptures say. You see? Right. That was it on that.
No. It says, verse 6 again, Psalms 110 and 6, "He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the head. He shall wound the heads over many countries."
It said he shall wound the heads over many countries. And what it say about Yahweh? It speaks about that he's the King of Kings. So when he come back and he's the ultimate king, you got all these other people talking about they ain't rulership. What you think gonna happen? No, give me that. Give me. That's why he said he can come back with many crowns on his head. Revelation 11 also speaks about that the kingdom of this world will become the kingdom of our Lord. Right? What happened with King David? I believe the dude was a Moabite, the king. He killed him and he took his crown and put it on his head. Right? That's the ultimate flex right there. Even Yahushua, he ain't gonna necessarily come take a crown, because you know people don't wear crowns today, is, you know, in rulership. But just for taking you out of power and him basically showing you his authority. Like, nah, you ain't. Nah, it's me. This my shit, bro.
Yeah, the scriptures say the saints shall take the kingdom. Take the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And so if the saints don't take the kingdom, that's the army. They got to be led by a general. That general is Yahushua. So Yahushua is coming to take the kingdom from you, man. He ain't gonna ask for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tell you that Isaiah 47, you will not meet thee as a man. So he's coming in full power, man.
Hey, he didn't even got to ask for it. The Lord gave it to him. That's it. Hey, this is yours.
This is Jeremiah 30 and 23. It says, "Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury." Right? Right, the destruction, right, and as well as chariots, right? Because chariots are looked at as sometimes as whirlwinds, right? But it's twofold. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord, right? The destruction that the Lord's going to bring, and those chariots going forth with fury, a continual whirlwind that shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked, right? Because the brother had mentioned something about taking the government out of place. But when you go into the word government, it's a compound word, which means govern means control, that means mind. So the Lord is coming to take out a place the one who has control of the people's mind. So it says, will fall with pain upon the head of the wicked, because at one point in time, Esau, he was a serpent. But then as time went on, when he became, as the Renaissance we call it, he rebirthed, he got reborn, and now he got turned into a what? A dragon. So when you go into the etymology of dragon, it goes into a huge serpent. So Esau, he has transformed into a bigger form of himself. So the Lord, this time, he got to cut the head off. Because last time he cut the tail grew back, right? He just got bigger. But now the Lord got to cut the head off. And that started with these elite, top families and so forth. It says, the fierce anger of the Lord, verse 24, shall not return. So he sent out the shots, man. Until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart, in the latter days, you should consider it. So the Lord told you the time frame when he's going to actually perform the intents of his heart on the people who are the head of the society, man. The Lord is going to come back and he's going to take the power from each nation, because Moab think he's next, man. No, he's going to, no, bro. Israel's next. He's going to take it from Iran, Moab, whoever, man. You found that? You had that too, right?
Yeah, I'm holding that. Want me to bring that out?
Yeah, you got it.
This is Revelation chapter 19 in verse 11. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Which that horse represents power, man. And it was white, it was pure power, man. Okay, nothing defiled in it, man. Right? Yahweh Shah's coming with all authority from Yahweh, man. You got it.
And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Verse 12, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
The world don't know that image, man. They don't know image meaning the world don't know that essence of the Lord, man. When he comes back, they're not gonna be able to recognize his essence, man. They're gonna know who it is without understanding who it is, man. You see, that's why they're gonna be in fear. You see what I'm saying? So he's coming with all authority, man. Like all power, all knowing. That's what he's coming with. To execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. And 2/3 of our people, man.
God, I'm gonna read it again. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
He's seeing it. Right in the vision, bro. This man got all these crowns on his head. Bro, that's the ultimate flex. Like, hey, I'm the king of kings. Hey, none of y'all, I'm putting down all of that.
And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Right, his position, bro. Hey, the top is Yahweh Shai got the top position, bro, underneath the Heavenly Father. Right? Hey, because Hebrews 1 it said, hey, get that real quick. Hebrews 1 and started at like 5. Hey, Yahweh Shai over everything, bro. He said the Most High said the only thing that he ain't over is me.
This is
4, 4, and 5. Down.
This is Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 4. Being made so much better than the angels, as he hath by inheritance obtained a more excellent name than they.
Right, because the Most High gave it to him. That was inherited. Right, he's the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, and the Son gets the inheritance.
Verse 5. For unto which of the angels said he at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee.
Right, so who else has he said that to? He said the angels, but who else? Right? Only Yahweh Shai. Even when you go into Revelation, the 5th chapter, the only one who is worthy to loose the seals is who? Yahweh Shai. Ain't nobody on his level.
And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. And again, when we bringeth in the first begotten into the world, Salakia, verse 6 again, and again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, he saith, and let all the angels of God worship him.
So all the angels gonna worship him. What he said in Philippians, the 2nd chapter, speak about every knee shall bow unto him. Hey, so the position that he got, the rank that he got in the heavens, nobody got that. That's why I said, hey, nobody had that name but him. You go back. I don't know if you still going in that Revelation 19.
No, you done in that? You read the point, right?
Yeah, that was precept today. You got it.
Yeah, this is Daniel 2 and 45. It says, for as much as thou sawest that stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that stone represents Yahweh Shai. It says that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold. Right. Again, the Lord is coming back to take the power from the nations, man. Okay, the great God, the great power, have made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. So the Lord is gonna make good on his promise, man. God got it.
The man that he should not lie.
That's it.
This is a precept what the brother had brought out earlier. This is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 2. Get straight to the point. And I saw, And behold, a white horse, like the brother said, a white horse is charity, but white represents purity, okay? And he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and this time about our Lord Yahweh. And he went forward conquering and to conquer. Okay? You go into that word conquer, a couple of words is to overcome, to prevail, or get victory, man. So that's what our Lord and Savior come to do, man, to get victory over these devils, man. All right?
A bow and a crown, right? But a bow is gonna be used for war. Right? He ain't just been given no bow just to look at it. Right? He coming to make war, because that's what the kings will do. The kings will be on the front lines, bro. Kings will be out there putting in that work. Right? So it says in Revelation 19, we can go back to that too in a minute. The Lord said the same. Hey, the angels following Yahweh's charge.
Just for edification reason, that horse, the white represents purity, that horse represents power. Okay? So he come back with that great power.
Pure energy in them chariots.
Right.
Pure energy. Right? Operating off the spirit. You see? You gotta put gas in the car. Right. But the chariots operating off the Holy Spirit, bro.
First Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 24, then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Yahweh, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he has...
He said put down all rule, all authority, and all power. You got all these nations, you have the UN meeting, they come in there and make all these damn laws and decisions and this and that, right? You got the president over here, you got the president over there. So, Lord, hey, that's not gonna mean nothing when the Lord comes back. All them titles and ranks y'all got, all that's gonna be out the window, bro. See? The only people that's gonna be on the level are the Israelites. Because hey, after all the things y'all have done, right, y'all gotta pay, y'all gotta go into captivity. You too, mainly you saw Edom. Right, because he gonna get it the worst. Right, because this nigga is still going, bro. This man going hard. He never let up. What's Isaiah 14? That he just smote the people with a continual stroke. That man ain't getting tired.
All right? And it says he helped forward our affliction.
The heathen.
Okay.
The heathen. And they came over here, set up shop, right? The nail salon, the jewelry store. This nigga Johnny Dane. You can tell he a fucking heathen, bro. Nigga just want to be cool, dog. But Jake go to him and get the grills and shit. You know, even when I put us on game about that, hey, all that shit is fucking fake. That shit, bro. But they come up here to make all their money off us. That's why I go to Lazarus and the rich man. Hey, the dogs came and licked our swords. They make shit worse. Taking all Jake money. Jake ain't got no money. But they got the beauty salon, the gas station, the jewelry store, all this on damn near every corner. So with Jake, you got their money, because they looking up to these celebrities and shit. They want to live like the celebrities. They finna go to these stores.
And you don't have to go outside your boundaries. It's already in your hood. You know, likewise, whenever you want to be around nature, you got to go on the white side of town and shit. If you want the easy access to the hair, the liquor, the drugs, it's walking distance. You know, it's playing, man.
You ain't gotta go nowhere.
You ain't gotta go nowhere.
You got the Holiday House. That's on every, bro. You don't need to leave nowhere, but hey, some of these niggas right there in front of you. You saw like shit. Hey, have your pick, bro.
Yeah, they got everything you need in one section. They got the chip cashing place. They got the phone house. You know what I'm saying? They got the Holiday House. Right. They got 4 or 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Livingstone. Everything Jake need.
Club, strip club.
Yeah. About design, Jake.
They just get bombarded as soon as they come outside. You about to say something, bro?
I was just gonna say that the hood is already the 15-minute city. You got everything right there.
Why didn't they call it projects?
It's
Project experiments. We're gonna do it here. You know, experiment on these niggas. Matter of fact, put this building right here. Put that right there. He's all strategically doing shit like,
Look how they like. Look how the majority of them set up. Right down prison. Right.
right. You saw like, you know, we got a church right there. You know, put one right next to it. You know, put one right next door. You got churches right next to each other. Why you need that? You go down the block, 2 streets down, another church.
Right.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Everybody got that PLL inside.
You got churches beefing and shit.
I kind of 12 churches in one block in town.
Bro, like 12.
On one street.
Damn.
You got it, bro.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 25. For he must reign till he hath put all enemies under his feet. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death.
So, hey, the Lord coming for everybody, even death, bro. Even death gotta see the Lord. He ain't gonna die no more. The Lord finna put all of that, out the window, bro. Hey, but like we're speaking of, you just gotta go into captivity, so we can get scriptures on that, bro. Revelation 13.
Jeremiah 4:7. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Yahushua. All right. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities be laid waste without inhabitants.
Call him a lion, bro. Hey, when the lion go after his prey, bro, the lion devour. Right? Ain't nothing you can do to stop that lion from. If that lion hungry, the lion coming to get that. What's different not you? He said, wait upon me for that day till I rise up against the prey. Right? Hey, he coming to get his, bro. You see, he says, as the brother put it earlier, you shall not meet him as a man. He's coming back in all powerful, in that all powerful state. How they saying Yahushua 2,000 years ago, he ain't gonna be like that, right? He ain't gonna be like that, bro. He came for a mission. He came to teach and to be a sacrifice, lay his life down, right? But the life has already been laid. The blood has already been shed. His blood, so now he coming back to shed his blood. If he did what he was supposed to do, right? I got a precept.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right. Esau Edom put us into slavery. Right. And they like to make the goddamn statement that, oh, well, everybody was in captivity, this and that. You're right. Everybody was in captivity. But what it say in the book of Daniel, Daniel the 9th chapter, that the things that were brought upon the Israelites ain't been done enough different. Right? You can get that too, like you can find that. Daniel 9, we said the things that have happened to Israel and the whole everything happened. You see? So, hey, nothing has happened like what happened unto us in slavery, right? But you can list all things that was happening to our people, right? Book breaking, you see? But that alone can get you fucking destroyed, right? Jake ain't want to eat nothing, he come punch his teeth out.
Put the funnel in your fucking mouth.
Bro, Esau they did a bunch of shit, bro, right? And even when they put these different slave movies, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You get mad and shit. Like they don't want to have to pay for that. But bro, you got to, bro. It's written. The Lord is just. You gotta receive that, right? The recompense. Ain't no escaping your judgment. Said the Lord requires that which is past. So you just been building up a whole fucking case, bro. And the Lord gonna make you pay for all that shit. That's why I said, do unto her double.
Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Hey, and thinking too, we physically, came on slave ships, but also us being here, you grew up thinking that you was black. We grew up believing in the image of Cesare Borgia. A mental state of captivity, man. They got to pay for that shit too. Then it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So, hey, you shed much blood, so much blood shall be shed unto you. Then what is that in Numbers? Numbers chapter, where it talks about the only way the land can be cleansed is by the blood of them that shed it. Then it says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We're waiting for this to come to pass, man.
But this is what we waiting for. This is what we got the patience for. Right, this is in our minds continuously. Having our enemies subjection of us. Right? We don't want no damn reparations. Right? We don't want no gifts you're trying to give us. We want you in chains. And that's what the Lord gonna give us, bro. Until we get you in chains, we're not satisfied.
Right? We don't want Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill.
Well, they still ain't did that anyway. They getting Jake all excited and shit. Harriet Tubman.
niggas
on,
that took
bro.
away family action from Jake, man.
Come on, bro. So-called freed a couple slaves and that. Come on, bro. I think you still got that? What's that you hold? I can't have that. You got it?
Just going small one. Numbers 35 and 33. So you shall not pollute the land where you are. For blood is defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed from the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood that gives their sweat.
That's why the scripture said, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And this land is defiled. The only way to get it cleansed is by what the brother just said. So you gotta suffer. Hey, what you did to us, it has to be brought back to you. Like it says, it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those that troubled you.
He said, by him that shed the blood. Right? Hey, nigga, you did it. So you gotta pay for it. You sound like they like to walk around, oh, it wasn't us. That was my forefathers. I ain't had nothing to do with it. You know?
I got one. It's like that. I got one. Just to back up. Just my one. Come. This is Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Right? And the Israelites were surely stolen. You see, hey, we're still in this man's hand. Right? And he's going to be found when the Lord returns.
In that same verse, it say in the Septuagint, it say he that's still an Israelite.
This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse 10.
Right. We talked about, Revelation 13, which speaks about that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. I brought up the point of how they like to say that, well, all nations, or you always have people going into captivity back then. Basically trying to downplay our captivity. But go ahead and look it up.
Daniel 9. Daniel chapter 9, verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of Yahweh our power to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets. Verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed the law, even by departing, that they might not obey his voice.
Right, so we all will know.
Thy voice.
All right, keep going, bro.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him.
Right, Deuteronomy 28 chapter goes into them curses, right? So that came upon us because of our disobedience to the Heavenly Father. So the Heavenly Father said that, hey, he laid out, hey, if you do this, hey, you're gonna get these blessings. But if you don't listen to me, you're gonna get these curses. And the Heavenly Father came through on his word. Right? And it wasn't just nothing that was just basic. Right? Keep going on.
Daniel 9 and verse 12. And he had confirmed his words.
See, he confirmed his words. All right. Lord, because he said he's not a man that shall lie. All right. Go ahead, bro.
Run it back. He had confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judge that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
Great evil. Not just an evil, but great evil.
For under the whole heaven had not been done as has been done unto Jerusalem.
Right, so things that have happened with the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as a whole, right, throughout history, ain't nothing like that happened to anybody else, bro. Nothing like that. I don't care what they say, or everybody was slaves, or it's this and that. Bro, what this man did to our people, bro, was treacherous. Right? The atrocities that he did, bro. It's like, bro, how can you do that to another human being? That's why I said that he is the devil. Right? And that his spirit is not upright in him. Right? This man is sick in the head. Right? Like we just mentioned with buck breaking. What would make you want to do that to another man? You see? And this is the type of man that's ruling this kingdom. That's why you got all this, you got the alphabet community running rampant around here, bro. And that spirit is in him. It said that the king shall be, the people shall be as well. All right? That was good on that?
I'm saying, for those who trying to downplay slavery, man,
look, nigga, what happened to the ancient Egyptians? Huh? What happened to Pharaoh for putting his hand on the Israelites? He got damaged. We're not just no normal people, nigga. We're the sons of the Most High. Right? You don't just put your fucking hands on us and think it's just cool and compare our situation to everybody else. No. We're the apple of the Most High eye, man. And when you fuck with us, you fuck with the Most High, nigga. So you gotta pay for that. I'm so sick of hearing that too. I hear that. Everybody went into slavery. Everybody didn't suffer how we suffered. And everybody not the children of the Most High. So there's a difference. And the Most High makes a clear difference in the scriptures about the Israelites and the other nations who are considered less than nothing. How can you compare somebody that's less than nothing to a royal people, man? Stop it, okay? Y'all just don't want to pay for slavery. But you're going to pay, okay, because it's written. As the brother's going into. You can go cry to Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whoever you going to cry to. We still going to spank your ass in the kingdom, man. Right? Plain and simple. You know, go ahead, brother.
This is John Lawrence, chapter 30, and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, even every one of them, shall go into captivity.
So all thine adversaries, everybody that came up against Israel, Lord ain't missed nobody when you said that.
Exactly.
Hey, they all gotta go, bro. You see? It's only right. The Lord gave all y'all time to move the captivity on all y'all. And now it's your turn. When it's your turn, it's like, oh, you know, where everybody was slaves. John 3:16, like, you have no escape, bro. The judgment gotta come. They said that the judgment was set in the books of Old Ages, and we just bringing out what the Heavenly Father already declared. The Lord already made up his mind what's gonna happen. We just bringing out, you know, what the scriptures say. The prophecy is gonna come to pass.
When you read Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it tells you, give you a list. It give you a list of those who are going into captivity, man. Those who touch the apple of the Heavenly Father eye, man. Okay? So back in Jeremiah 30, verse 16, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
When your house shut comes back, hey, they gonna turn to the prey. You say everybody that spoiled you shall be a spoiled. They gonna lose everything, bro. We gonna be in rules over the whole entire earth, the universe, be joint heirs with your house. But they gonna give up everything. And we gonna regulate all this, you know, the planet Earth and the resources, this and that.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna be bringing that to us.
Oh, yeah. So what that brother saying, I'm going to get to verse 17, because this is what the brother's saying right here. Verse 17, for I will restore help unto thee, and I will heal thee from thy wounds.
Right, healthy. Talking about this bird, first and foremost. That's how we being healed. And you read in Isaiah, the first chapter, right? Talk about the Israelites being filled with those crucifying wounds and sores. But the Lord sent this word to bind us up. He was their help, right? Which is Yahweh.
Said Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, who no man seeketh after.
Right, like they look at us like we just worthless. They look at us like the Lord said they are nothing and they are so beautiful. They look at us like that. Right? But you got it up.
Read that real quick, guys.
Obadiah chapter 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
All the heathen. All y'all. Okay? Not just some of y'all. All of y'all gonna get it. Now, granted, we know that every so-called white person didn't have slaves. Didn't have so-called blacks and slaves. Well, every Egyptian didn't have Hebrew Israelites and slaves. But guess what? All of the Egyptians paid for it, from Pharaoh on the throne until the goddamn slave in the dungeon had to pay. So the Most High don't discriminate. Everybody gonna get their issue, man. All the heathen. Go ahead, brother.
Again, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Right, we in that time, man. Go ahead.
As thou hast done.
Right, as you have done, as the brother was explaining, as you have done, man. okay, going back to the Greeks, even up, to the point of the Renaissance period, where you slaughtered hundreds of millions of Israelites, man, up to this present moment, especially amongst the Northern Kingdom. It was reported that there was around 8 million people on the island of Hispaniola. It said when the goddamn Spaniards left, it was about 300. That's a lot of people, man. 8 million to 300? That means Esau didn't go to sleep. Right. As Columbus, reported in his letter that he didn't put his sword down for an hour. To show you the mentality, the slaughter of this devil, man. He didn't give a damn. And he's still the same white boy today. So as he has done unto our people, right, you know, brother, paving that out. Right there, brother. Yeah. This is just a small piece of Esau's handiwork. This is a track record of so-called white men. But see, he tries to escape this by saying he's a Christian. Right. It ain't gonna work, my nigga. You gotta pay for this, man. This shit here. Well, Jake was on these damn slave ships, man. Suffering, piss, shit, period blood. Right. Grow up for months. Then get to the Americas, all right, get treated like niggas, branded and shit, man. Selling us on auction blocks. Doing all manner of evil. You gotta pay for that, my guy. Go ahead, brother.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Yes, and the scripture speaks about double, okay? Brother, what's double of this? Extermination. Double, man. You gotta pay for this, bro. Go ahead.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head, man. So you're going to get your issue, right? Go ahead, brother. Keep reading that out.
Verse 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain,
right,
so shall all the heathen drink continually.
So shall all the heathen drink continually. Go ahead.
Yea, they shall drink, they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Yes, we're going to fuck you up. We're gonna put our foot so far up your ass, my guy, and twist it. It's gonna get real, man. You gotta pay for your crimes, man. Go ahead, brother. Keep reading on that.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. The Lord is telling you who salvation is for, man. If you're paying attention. He said all the heathen gotta pay. But upon Mount Zion shall be what, brother?
Deliverance.
Shall be deliverance, man. That's who Yahweh Shai is coming for. That's what it's always been for, man. You got these, Christians, debating. You had Captain Zazaria debating some, pastor guy, I don't know, nigga lost soul, about who salvation is for.
Pastor Mike.
Yeah, Pastor Mike. Who? Look, man, salvation is only for Israelites. It's always been for Israel, man. And it's easy to prove. And look, we're going to prove it next. Go ahead, brother.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness.
Holiness, go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possession.
And the house of Jacob shall possess your possessions. So everything that you so-called white people have, and you other heathen nations have, we're going to take it, nigga.
Right.
As it says in Isaiah chapter 60, man. It says, our gates shall be open continually, that the heathen may bring you all their forces, meaning all their wealth, man. You got that, brother? Go ahead, out. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 60. And
10, start at 10, brother. You're online.
10, This is Isaiah 60 and 10.
Right.
It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Right. It said the sons of strangers, these strangers are talking about the other heathen nations, man, shall build up thy walls. Just as we have built up their walls, their kingdoms, when we get the power, they going to work, my nigga. 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. You're going to be in that field, okay, getting hella overtime, nigga. Working. Go ahead.
It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
right,
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
And their kings shall minister unto thee. Now, you can take a nation down, and you put their king into subjection, guess what? The people going to follow, because they look up to him. So their kings is going to minister to us to get them a goddamn sign like, hey, look, your king, he's serving us. You follow suit, nigga. And they're gonna do it. Go ahead.
For in my wrath I smote thee.
But the Lord said, in my wrath, in his wrath, man, he smote us. Okay, as the brother read, all of Israel disobeyed the Heavenly Father, man. That's why I can't see how God coming to this thing being proud, man. We all offended the Most High, bro. I got hella sins. I got great sins. That's why I'm out here. Hoping for mercy, man. Ain't no fucking game, bro. We all offended the Most High, man. And so in being returned, we seek the Lord 10 times more. Go ahead, brother.
It says, but in my favor, continue, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore,
right. The Lord said, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee, man. This is the Most High's favor, man. When you see the prophets, that's a favor, man. That's mercy. Okay, you understand this word, brother out there, you sisters out there, man? That's the Most High's mercy, man. And please don't fan this hand away. Please don't grieve the Holy Spirit. If you got this word, man, you better hold on to it, brother. Because our lives depend on it, man. Also, I got coming to this thing fucking around. How, brother? How, man? When we as a people, we fucking destroy it, bro. Right? At the fucking bottom, man. From the man to the women to the kids, man. Esau got his fucking foot on our necks. It's no time to be playing, man. It's time to grind, bro. To the Most High makes Jerusalem praise on the earth. You need to be grinding, brother. The fuck going on, man? Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 60:11. Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night.
Right.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles and their kings, and that their kings may be brought.
They're gonna bring up the forces, man. All their riches, okay? True power, true wealth is controlling the resources of the earth, man. Okay, or controlling different rivers, different pathways, man. Okay, Esau controlled all these resources in the earth. That's why he's the man. But that's gonna come into us, as it says, we shall possess their possessions. Go ahead, brother. Keep reading on that, you don't mind, Doc.
It says, verse 12, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Right. So the Lord said, the nation and kingdom that will not serve us shall perish, meaning gonna be unalive. Okay. And look, I highly doubt in the kingdom of heaven that any one of you niggas gonna disobey us. Ain't nobody gonna disobey us, man. But how much I gonna be present on the earth? Angels gonna be present. The chairs gonna be in the sky. Ain't nobody gonna disobey us. But the Lord put them there just in case, because they're gonna be in the flesh still, and they're gonna have thoughts of, man, I'm tired of serving them. And look, soon that thought come in your mind, I'm gonna appear out of nowhere, and I'm hitting that with a Kamehameha way like Goku to let you know that I'm not fucking around or nobody. Man, what us? We're not playing with nobody in the kingdom, bro. We're gonna put you niggas into captivity, and you're gonna be obedient, okay? You're gonna learn how to serve brothers and do what we say to do and how we say to do it. Do it the way I saw you do it in my head. Yeah, right. That's how it's gonna be. And if you don't do it that way, it's gonna be some problems. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with y'all, man. Just like y'all abuse us and have fun with us. We do the same thing, man, but in righteousness. Okay, go ahead, brother.
God says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Right.
Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Shall be utterly wasted, man. All right, speak about inside of Zechariah 14, how that if those Egyptians or any other nations don't want to keep our holy days, we're going to put a famine on them. Right. All going to be a famine. We're going to starve you out. So that you know, look, don't fuck with us. What we say in the earth, you better do it. Because that's the kind of power we're going to have, man. Real power, okay? Tell Isaiah chapter 2, man. About how the law shall, go from out of Zion. Talking about us teaching, man. All the nations coming to us learning our ways, and they better keep everything. Go ahead, brother.
Mm-hmm. This is Isaiah 60:13. It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee.
Right? It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, man. Okay, the Lord, he's going to restore the earth with trees, man. Because as of right now, deforestation is at an all-time high. Okay, do the research, man. Every month, Esau is breaking the record of cutting down the trees, man. But then, how about some climate change? And climate issues? Nigga, the whole damn earth is jacked up because of you, niggas. You fucking covetous, red piece of meat, man. The whole ocean is polluted. Okay, plastic every goddamn where. The animals are suffering. Certain animals in amphibian life, they fucking just disappearing, man. Certain whales and dolphins beaching themselves, man, committing suicide because something is wrong in the waters. You can thank Esau for that, man. But the Bible here is speaking about the restoration of the earth and Israel, man. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto us, man. So that brothers can build their houses with beautiful, bro. Go look, man. You get a chance, look, you brothers and sisters, man. Go look up the Lebanon. Okay, the box tree, the fir tree, the pine tree, man. And the benefits of those trees is just how strong and beautiful they are, man. Brothers gonna have houses so beautiful, man. Oh man, I'm gonna be balling. We finna be balling, dog. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Doc. Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, because you mentioned the ocean. They did a documentary saying that I think like over between 60 and 70% of the coral reef is destroyed. And I was doing some research, and the coral reef is very important to everything else.
Yeah.
And the trees, Apostle Ramon may mention that the devil, he's cutting down majority of the female trees, and he's cloning the male trees. So that's why you have a lot of pollen, so much pollen all through the air, because the female trees, not enough female trees to catch the pollen from tree to tree, man. So this devil got to go, man.
You got to go, yeah. And for Esau, this nigga, man, he know the coral reef is dying. So his master plan is to put rubber tires, fucking Nissan tires, just throw them in the ocean and let the animals inhabit them, man. That's his master plan. Right. He killed all the damn bumblebees off. You know what? Let me make some robotic bumblebees. And then throw them into nature, man. Okay, GMO mosquitoes. I mean, this nigga is wild. Okay? That's why we get him in captivity and slap his whole ass. Every day. Right. Nigga, what's your goddamn problem? Every day, man. I mean, just having fun, whooping his ass. And look, I'm telling you, bro. Esau. It sucks to be you, man. I'm telling you, it sucks to be a so-called white person, man. Like Edomite, that is. Okay? Because you are the problem. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee.
Right, go ahead.
The fir tree, the pine tree, and the box tree. I mean, it's like in the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Right, the Lord said the place of his feet. Where are they? Huh? Yeah, the earth. Heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool. So he's gonna beautify the earth again, man. And it will be better than how it was when he first made it. Okay, bro, we finna see some stuff, man. Bro, look, like me personally, brother, I go home, I watch nature documentaries, you know, Netflix, they put a new one up, Our Planet 2, that whole fire. But in the documentary, though, Esau mentioned how the plastic is fucking up everything. At least he can admit to it, okay? But yeah, man, brother, the earth gonna be, man, oh my goodness, bro. Like, we don't know how I feel to breathe clean air. Okay, an article came out a couple of months ago how the air that we're breathing is a substandard. I mean, it's not quality enough for us to be in hell. We're suffering, man. But Yahweh Shai, as it says in Acts, that he's coming to bring a refreshing, man. Okay, people said that. He's gonna clean this stuff up, bro. We need it, bro. And that fire is so important. Fire is a cleansing agent, man. Okay, go watch the documentary how fire sweep through those different, forests in different places. As that fire clears up, for trees and vegetation that pop up, bro, they're beautiful, man. So our Lord's gonna do some beautiful things for us, man. He's gonna restore the earth. Okay, read Ezekiel chapter 36. Beautiful chapter, man. Go ahead, you got a precept, brother? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yep, it said the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, meaning the rulers thereof. And who are the rulers right now? Esau, man. Okay, Job 9:24. He has the power, man, and he's responsible for all this goddamn madness, man. And Houston, look, this is a stinky goddamn city, man. Okay, look, you can smell it before you get here. I did it, when I came from Mississippi to this city, man. I asked my mom, I said, Mama, what's that smell? I'm like, what you talking about? I'm like, no, you don't smell that? Like, oh no, this is some factories. I'm like, damn.
My Pasadena.
Yeah, my Pasadena, yeah. But yeah, they call it Stinkadena. Because it's so damn polluted, man. It's terrible. But all the earth is destroyed, man. Now, there's still some places in the planet Earth, that's beautiful and untouched. Right? And Job speaks about how, certain birds and certain animals hadn't tread in certain parts of the earth, man. So it's certain, certain spots that's still, beautiful, man. Okay, Oregon. Right, the state Oregon is pretty much like uninhabited, like, for the most part. It's a beautiful place in Oregon, man. Go look up on YouTube, man. Got beautiful lakes, mountains. Go forward, like vegetation is just off the chain, man. But the Most High is beautiful, man. I love creation, I love nature, man. But the Most High is beautiful, bro. And when the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be everywhere. Walking with our shoes off, talking shit. Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is the flower under the inhabitants thereof.
Oh, real quick, brother. What was it? Blue letter? I get the word defile. Okay, it's a beautiful word, man, because it tells you about this damn devil. Right, the word defile in the Hebrew. Or read on different definitions for it. You got it, brother?
No, I ain't got it.
You got it? That's the word defile in Isaiah 24 is a beautiful word, man. It tells you about the rulership of the so-called white man. 5:5. Yeah, the 5. I think the brother here got it.
Got it.
So this is Isaiah 24:5 for the word defiled. Chanah. It says to be profane, be defiled, be polluted, be corrupt.
To be polluted, be corrupt, man. That's where we're at. Now, what it says in Genesis chapter 6, how the earth was corrupt during the time of Noah and filled with violence. It's the same times, man. Go ahead, bro. Some more on that.
It says to be polluted,
Uh-huh.
to be profane, be godless.
Be godless. That's the state of the earth, man. There's no fear of the living God Yahweh in the earth, man. Thus you get the rainbow community and all this other BS, man. But the Most High gonna restore himself back in the earth, man. As he did during the time of Egypt, but it's gonna be amplified times a trillion this time, man. He gonna put the fear back in you motherfuckers, man. There's too much wickedness going on. Something has to be done about this, man.
Timothy having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof.
Yes, sir.
People took on self-proclaimed gods.
Yeah, right.
In the image of the Lord, but don't give reverence to the Lord.
Yeah, but since Esau's in control, this is a godly earth, man. You got all these different doctrines and idols out here. People like here wilding, man. Grown-ass men getting their plumbing system changed out. It's amazing. But the Most High, hey, he gonna deal with this shit. Go ahead with that scripture back, man.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is the flower under the inhabitants thereof.
Uh-huh.
Because they have transgressed the law.
Right, Esau don't keep these laws, man. It tells you in Isaiah 10 how it's far out of his sight, man. It tells you Psalms 50 that he despised the Most High word, man. You know, or cast behind his back. He don't want to have nothing to do with it. Thus you get this, man. But if you follow the Bible, you can have a clean earth now, a clean society. Okay, life can flourish, man. Don't you know that through the scriptures? Through keeping the laws, we're going to clean the earth up, man. Okay, we got to do nothing, you know what I'm saying, no spiritual power to clean nothing up. Keep the Most High word, but we're going to clean it up, man. That's how we're going to do it. Plow 6 years, 7 year let it rest. You're going to, look, man, the earth going to get its strength back. It's going to fucking rejuvenate itself, man, as it says in prophecy. Right, the earth going to yield its strength once again, man. That's how we're going to clean the earth up, by keeping the laws, bro. That's simple. Go ahead, Doc.
Because they have transgressed the law,
Uh-huh.
changed the ordinance,
Right?
broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, this is where we at, man. Okay? That's what everybody is signed and fine because of what this damn white boy is doing. He's the ultimate devil, man. All right, go back to that Isaiah 6. You got something?
You was doing it that Obadiah?
Yeah, that's it. You know, you got a precept, but let me know. Go ahead, Doc.
I did have a precept.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, brother.
Because y'all was in the Obadiah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read this in the NLT. This is Obadiah, verse 15. It says, "The day is near when I, the Lord, will judge all godless nations." And we just went into that word corrupt. So the Lord is coming to judge the godless nations. Also, when you go to Psalms 9, and I think that's 17, it said the Lord is going to put them in fear. Right, He's going to bring judgment to them, to all of them that forgot power, forgot the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because there was once upon a time in the earth where even the nations knew the strength of the Lord, man. And Joshua, Rahab, the harlot, Rahab, right? Say, hey, man, your God did this. You know what I'm saying? We fear because of you, man. But they don't have to fear the Lord on the earth no more.
Right, yeah, on the book of Jonah.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. It says, the day is near when I, the Lord, will judge all godless nations. As you have done to Israel, so it will be done to you. All your evil deeds will fall back on your own heads. It says, jumping down to 17, it says, but Jerusalem will become a refuge for those who escape. It will be a holy place, and the people of Israel will come back to reclaim their heritage.
Yes, sir, to reclaim our inheritance, man. And we're doing that right now. We're reclaiming who we are, and they don't like it. But guess what? We don't give a damn you don't like it, nigga. We're the Israelites, man. We always been the Israelites. We just didn't know for a period of time because of prophecy's sake. But now we claiming who we are, man. And, you know, we got opposition, you know, but the Most High sit in that opposition. Because you like the controversy and the entertainment, man. And look, we like cutting you niggas up in the scriptures too. Easy work. Easy. Too easy. Too easy. Go ahead, bro.
One more verse. It says the people of Israel will be a raging fire,
right?
And Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame growing across the field,
right?
Devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, the Lord, have spoken.
No survivors. And rightfully so, man. Now we understand why Obadiah is written. This so-called white man has to be exterminated. Right. He got to go. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. He has done enough. Okay? He's done enough, man. So this Obadiah written how it's written. And look, Esau, man, look, I'm going to tell you something, boy. When it's time for Obadiah to be fulfilled, you're going to be just excited as we are. Because we're going to put so much hell on you niggas. I mean, we're going to put so much hell on you goddamn crackers that when it's time to get exterminated, you're going to be happy. You're going to be so happy. Just we're going to be happy. Look, everybody going to be happy. Look at the scripture. But especially you, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 60:13 says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee,
right?
The fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Right, yeah, once again, but look them trees up, man. And the health benefits of them trees, like, it'll blow your mind, bro. The pine tree, the box tree, bro. Them trees are beautiful, man. Bro, like, we don't even, bro, man, when we get in the kingdom, bro, we're going to have access to everything, man. That's right. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
Right, those who afflicted us, right, the sons of them who afflicted us, right, starting with Esau, right, read Psalm 83, shall come bending unto us, man. Right, like on Game of Thrones, bend the knee. You know how to bend the knee every day. You motherfucker face down. Yes, sir. How Esau had Jake back his first. He told Jake, don't look him in his eyes, man. Okay. I'm gonna say, nigga, don't open your eyes. Yeah, look, we're gonna take it a step further. What you probably telling you, nigga, we're gonna go a step further, nigga. Yes, sir, double. Go ahead, brother.
It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
Yeah, everybody gonna bow down. Go ahead, brother.
And they shall call thee the city of the Lord.
Yahweh
Shah, the Zion of the Holy One of Yasha'Allah.
Right.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated.
Right, we have been forsaken and hated, man. Right to this very moment, we still forsaken and hated. But guess what? It's okay. It's prophecy, man. Right now, we're suffering the curses. So, of course, we're going to be hated and forsaken, man. And it's cool. All right, go ahead, brother.
So that no man went through thee,
right?
I will make thee an eternal excellency,
right?
A joy of many generations.
An eternal excellency, brothers. Man, the sons and daughters of Israel are going to be glorified, man. And everybody going to acknowledge us, bro. As it said, everywhere that we have been put to shame, Most going to make us a praise, man. And everybody going to bow down, man. And going to know in that day that we are Israel, man. Yes, sir. Brand new bodies, man. About flying and shit. I can't wait to fly. I think about it every day. Flying, bro. Doing shit. I mean, I'm talking about, I'm going to test all the limits. Anything that I can do with those bodies, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I look, my mind, brother, I'm pushing. I'm doing everything. And you so obsessed with outer space, nigga. I'm going to take you out of space. I'm going to take you out of space. We're going to go to some deep, far galaxy tonight. We're going to leave this Milky Way. We're going to go to another Milky Way. And then I'm going to break it down to you. See, look, you're wrong when you said this, nigga. This is what it really means. Then I'm going to chop your goddamn head off. Right there where we at. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. We're going to have fun. All you so-called scientists and professors, right? Old boy Stephen Hawkins. When you come back, I pray the Lord. Oh, Yahweh. When he come back, we put you back in that wheelchair. Back in that same retarded state you was in. Right. You're going to be in the field picking just like that, nigga. And you better fulfill your duties. You better fulfill your duties, boy. Slobbing and shit, you'll be doing the same thing. Mr. Stephen Hawkins, all you crackers, Richard Dawkins, all you crackers, man. I'm gonna be putting hell on you. Times 10. Go ahead, brother.
It says Isaiah 60:15, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Right? Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles.
Right, suck the milk of the Gentiles. That's parabolic speaking. Meaning we're going to take their wealth, their riches, man. Yes, sir. We're going to take everything. Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings.
Right.
And thou shalt know that I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
Right, go ahead.
For brass I will bring gold,
and
for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
Brother, the Lord gonna bless us, man. Lord bless us, bro. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land.
Right.
Wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Right, and nobody else gonna attack us. Okay, no more, game banging and all this bullshit. That's gonna get out the window, man. We're gonna have peace for eternity in our kingdom, man. Everywhere you go with Israel, there ain't gonna be peace, bro. For eternity, bro. Like, brother, just picture that, bro. Like, we ain't got no peace, bro. I live beside Eve, man. Ain't no peace beside Eve. She be talking shit to her man every day. Oh, nigga, fuck you out. My wow. Fighting this shit, hitting the wall, like, bro, just go to sleep, bro. It's 2 o'clock, go to sleep. Jake shooting and shit every damn day. It's wild out here, man. But the Most High promised peace, man. Look, brothers, if you feeling down in the spirit, read the chapter, man. It'll get you back there. Okay? I care, look. Me personally, man, I like to read Revelation 18. Oh, yes. You read Revelation 18, brother, all your problems go away. Because this bitch going down. Yeah. But especially this chapter here, man, the kingdom, brothers. Read that, man. Don't let Satan distract you, have you worried and shit, man. It happens. But the Most High has a defense for us, man, has a cure, man, to get us back to what we need to be, these scriptures. Okay, bro, you got some money?
Yeah, we're going to listen to the word peace. And you said we're going to have peace.
Yes, sir.
John 16:33. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So the Lord said, only in him you're going to have peace. You bitch, read the chapter. Right. You know what I'm saying? So get in the scripts. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the comfort. Right. So that we're going to ease your mind. That we're going to bring you, that we're going to get you back level-headed, get you back where you need to be. Because in the world, like you said, Eve, you know what I'm saying? All these other niggas shoot. All the other stuff that's going on in the world, that's the tribulation. So you're going to go through them things, but what's going to get your mind right and keep you where you want to be is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Now, when you go into the word peace, in John 16:33, it says, of Christianity, the tranquil state of a soul, assured of its salvation through Yahushua Mashiach, and so fearing nothing from the Most High, and content with its earthly lot of whatsoever sort that is.
Sir. And we're going to be content in the kingdom. Trust me, we're going to be content. Oh, look, the Lord, oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to be balling, bro. You know how I feel to ball? Like, you be saying, Jake, Jake so-called balling this word. I ain't balling. Nigga, that little chump change you got, baby, you count money on Instagram. That shit ain't about nothing, nigga. Yeah, you saw a video out here. He sitting there. Skinny ass. Yeah. Punk ass nigga, yeah. Hold up them racks. Man, nigga, we want to have, oh my, but we have caravans, and look, as it says in the scripture, we have caravans of shit just coming in. A line from here to Galveston, bringing us shit. Looking at, oh shit, okay. Yeah, and if there's something I don't like, I'm gonna tell you to turn around, go back and get some more. You have it bringing, look, I just bringing it. Turn around, nigga, go get some more. Yes, sir. Con out of one. Yeah. You gonna have you niggas in my working. And look, you won't like it. Oh yeah, you won't like it, nigga. Or else. You're on the other end of that stick. So when I say, hey, look, boy, go, you better run. Yes, sir, master. Yes. Go ahead, go have fun, man. Oh yes. I think about this all day. Go ahead, brother.
It said Isaiah 16:18, It says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Right.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for righteousness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall be unto thee an everlasting light.
Right. Now, real quick. Now, what are you talking about, right? You know what you're talking about? Read along. Oh wait, don't worry about it, brother. They're talking about us having understanding for eternity life. We'll never lose this truth again. Okay? Never ever lose it. The Lord's gonna be our light. In the flesh, we lost, you know, in His time, but in the kingdom, we'll never lose it ever again. That's what it's basically saying, but it's saying in a parabolic way. Okay, go ahead.
Say that in what's that, Revelation 22 and 21. I think it was 21 later down. It says they saw no temple therein. Yahweh shot the temple.
Right. So, continuing, it says, thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself.
Meaning, we'll never lose understanding again. Go ahead.
For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
And the days of our mourning shall be ended, man. All Jay looking for this, bro. All we're looking for this shit to be over with. The scriptures telling us it's gonna be over with soon, man. You gotta trust in this, brothers. That's how Abraham, they say that he foresaw the promises. We're gonna have the same mentality, man. And he died, but he believed, man. You gotta believe, bro. Even if you gotta die, brother, it's okay, bro. Death is just a transition. That's all this is, brother. That's all it is, a transition. Now, when your Yahweh Shah come back, if you up that number, we're gonna raise you up, man. Easy work for your Yahweh Shah. That's what we serve, man. Okay, a God who controls life and death. There's nothing to the Lord, man. Go ahead, all right?
Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Thy people shall be all righteous. How? Through the new covenant. When we get it, okay? Because we ain't got it right now. Contrary to what Jake talking about out here, you niggas are lost souls. We ain't got it right now, man. Go ahead, all right?
It says, they shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will hasten it in His time.
Meaning what? We're going to have a lot of kids, a lot of children. As my grandma said, a lot of children. In the kingdom. That's what coming to us, brothers. Okay, so with that, we pray you, brothers and sisters, let us find, man, when we close out. All right, by giving all praise and glory once again unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.